I wanted to look at
You're on
making
live
it
now,
easier
sir?
to make enemies.
Yeah.
Also join the stream together.
Stream together. How do I do that? Oh look, Biddy wants to collaborate.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it that, but yeah. Let's see, what were the other things? Oh yeah, I wanted to explore some of the new UI changes to Godot 4.7. Potentially use 4.7 UI changes. So I got a couple things I want to show you whenever you get a second.
Okay. Do I have a second?
You have a second, you said?
Yes, I have a second.
Okay. So the first thing, ignore that they all say start. I was playing around with making buttons that have like little animations whenever you hover over them. They look like shit.
No, I wanted to
but
do that.
yeah, that's
Actually,
fine.
that's
you can
fine.
do that.
You can.
Yeah,
do
you
that.
can do that.
Yeah.
It's just that this was. It's very easy to do.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah, I was thinking about like trying it before the update, and I was like, you might as well just wait.
Yeah.
This is so much easier
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Also, updating it was literally as easy as just downloading the 4.7 update and opening the game.
That's so cool.
That was it.
What changes
why
did you
does
make
my-
that I pulled?
Hold on. Sorry, why does my stream say it's running at 33 frames a second
it's
out of
just debug
60?
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, that's fine. Who needs frames?
Why? Is this uncapped? No. It's definitely capped. Weird. Anyways, one of the other things I wanted to experiment with, do you remember me talking about HDR 2D stuff?
Unfortunately, yeah.
So I experimented a little bit with it. HDR 2D is like really cool looking in a lot of ways. If you remember the old version, or like the first try that I had at it, I just enabled HDR 2D on the sub viewport. So if I went here and just turned on use HDR 2D, which looks terrible.
Oh, that looks terrible.
But if I also enable HDR 2D on the window, it looks fine. Notably, the darks are darker,
Yeah.
and the light is like way less transparent. So this is normal.
Yeah.
It's HDR. It also does some weird things. So this is the train, like in its smoke.
Uh-huh.
It makes this bluer. I'm not 100%
weird.
sure why.
No, it's not bluer, it's just making it brighter. Pretty sure.
Yeah,
Because
yes, yeah.
the like grays and blacks are
Yeah.
a little bit blue, so when it gets lighter,
Yep.
you'll just notice the blue more.
Yeah. 4.7 came out earlier today. So some of the things that are really nice with having HDR on are things like the laser pointer. So you're gonna notice that it looks super white because I already made a change. But if I enable HDR 2D, you can see that there's like an actual glow to it.
Yeah.
That's like very, like it's a very strong glow. And the reason for that is because the actual sprite there is above the regular intensity. So at standard definition range, which is SDR versus HDR, it renders as white, but in HDR with bloom, it will render as more, it'll have like the red outline to it. So if I go into the environment, environment, and take a look at this. So I'll just go ahead and, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. If I go ahead and mess around with some of the bloom levels, I believe, yeah, so the strength, obviously this is like overdoing it by a lot, but HDR lets us have things like this where the like actual thing here ends up being
that is pretty cool.
it looks cool.
More bloom
I
needed.
think I also
True.
did it to Salmon Storm's portal. Yeah, so you can see it glows.
Oh, it looks weird.
Yeah. And for that one, it's just like salmon or soul.
Is there a way to make it glow
Like,
without like completely washing it out?
what do you mean?
Like, I mean, it's like the texture is like pretty much pure white.
Yeah, that's probably because of the parameters in here. So like I don't actually remember
I
if
see.
this does anything. This might not, which is a little weird because I feel like it should. But turning up bloom and up the strength or whatever, like these parameters are something that you would want to play with.
Yeah, maybe.
That I would not exactly be messing around with. So, is there any major changes on 4.7? Nope. I downloaded 4.7. I opened the project, and we're here. That's it. That's one of the great things about Godot is you kind of just like upgrade. I will mention. Let me go to the. I'm gonna go to the Godot page really quickly. So if you go here, there's the migration guide, and if you click on this, it'll take you to the page where it shows all of the breaking changes. I really don't like how much unused space there is over here, but you can see that anything that wouldn't be compatible, like this, for example, since I'm only using GD script, this enum field has been renamed. We're not using that, so I don't really care. But this is like, I believe, the only GD script incompatible. There's also this, because you can change the direction of one-way bodies, as well
Wait,
as
really?
audio, apparently.
That's
Yeah.
actually huge.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of nice changes. There's a few different changes that are breaking, but
Many such cases.
it's very funny I mentioned the layout of the website. This website has started to piss me off a little bit because the old search thing was you would type in a thing here and it would take you to a search page, but now it pops up this stupid fucking window, and like if I do this shows me like custom post processing and whatever, but I'm fairly certain that the actual world environment class, I'm fairly certain, or the environment class, I'm fairly certain mentions Bloom. Yeah, it literally mentions Bloom, but it doesn't show that class in the overall thing. Like, this is terrible. This is so terrible. They used to have such a good search feature, and now it's fucking terrible. And I hate it. Also, yeah, don't ever try to use this website on mobile unless you want to turn your phone to the side, because it's kind of terrible.
That's crazy.
Mobile layout. Oh, this looks fine. That's weird. It might be certain pages, like I believe rendering server 2D has some shit. No, okay, maybe they fixed some of the things, because I on my phone, whenever I was looking at some of these things, they would like go off the side, and I would have to scroll to the right to see them.
It's a little silly.
A little bit.
Sorry.
It's AI enhanced though. I don't think it is. I hope not. Godot has been pretty not AI driven, because they're like real people that don't do that.
Sorry if I still sound awful. I'm still recovering from being diseased.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Vaphin, the jump from 3.6 to 4.6 is like absolutely massive, because it fundamentally changed so many parts of the engine. But like 4.6 to 4.7,
6.7.
what was the version that this project started on? 4.3, JW?
Probably.
Okay, well, we're gonna say that this project started in 4.3. As far as I'm aware, the largest change was from 4.5 to 4.6 because there were a lot of UID regeneration changes. But like even then, it was just like, oh, I have to commit this thing that changed the UID. There was never really anything massive that ever changed between versions that broke, at least for us. All right. Oh, there was another thing actually. Let me wait for this to. Wait for this to figure out how to close all tabs. My Godot's dead. My Godot crashed.
Fire.
Cool. 4.7. That's gonna be in 4.7.1, isn't it? Also, are you just sitting at the Godot, or like looking at the health bar thing?
Yeah.
Or is your stream?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. I was waiting for you to explain your stuff, but then I
No, that's
forgot
okay.
what I was
just-
going to do after.
I was just
what
curious
am I
if your
doing?
stream was breaking or not.
No, my stream is
because this is
working,
what I
sorry.
see, which is this. You can see it's very gross.
Oh, why does it look
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
that?
I don't know. Your stream does that sometimes.
Is it still?
I
like
really
the...
don't get it. It's fixed it, but
Okay.
kinda.
I'm moving it around. Is that breaking stuff? Does it still look fine?
Nah, it's fine.
Whatever.
Oh yeah. The other thing I wanted to show you specifically, JW.
What?
Which I guess maybe it'll affect other people, but
Maybe.
this will be mainly for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go into the game, ah shit, all of the environment changes are still in. Lol.
Silly.
Let me just restart the damn game. I don't feel like figuring that out. You learned Godot on 3.6 since the teacher didn't want to upgrade and insisted on 3.6 at the time, so your personal projects were also done in that version. Fair enough. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Old teacher.
There's a lot of... Yeah, there's a lot of people that still use 3.6
Yeah, and they're
for
wrong.
their games. I don't know if I'd say they're wrong. Oh yeah, so the lights look like this, by the way, in HDR, which is kind
Ew.
of cool. But
No, it's not.
they're a
It
little
looks
bit
terrible.
too much.
Also,
Yeah,
those are
that's
not
because
lights. Those are
the-
just gradient textures. Or wait, no, are they lights?
Yeah.
They might be lights. I don't remember.
They're just gradient textures. And to fix
Yeah.
this, you just have to like drag this down to like a lower value, and then it can be fine. Which looks fine.
So it's bad, but yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to mess with
But
it. I don't know.
the one thing that I wanted to mention to you was
Mhm.
if I take this slime and put the slime down here, so we can very easily see the slime, right?
Yeah.
But what about someone who's not us? So I have a contrast test thing here that I can set to true, and you'll notice the game looks very gross.
Whoa.
And you can see that the slime is actually kind of hard to see. It's a little bit like it's fine because of the center.
Yeah.
But I was playing around a little bit with this. This actually helps see what is or isn't readable.
That's actually
so-
insane.
It is. It is. It's actually crazy because you can see the like. There's no like texture on the walls. You can just see where you can
Yeah.
go, which is actually really nice. And you'll see whenever enemies spawn in, you can see the eyeballs, you can see the indicators, you can see the skeleton dude, you can see the fire guy on the ground. There's a couple enemies
yeah,
that
the fire
really
guy could maybe use a little work. Same with the skeleton.
Yeah.
It's so weird. That's so
Also,
weird. It's
you
like
can
actually.
Yeah, you can also see that whenever this thing flashes, it becomes hard to see, which is fine because it's flashing.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the goal. Is supposed to be like low contrast to high contrast really quickly, so that way
Yeah.
you can see it.
Oh shit, hit particles. But you can see like certain things that don't, register as well. Like sometimes this looks fine. This is a little hard to see, which is maybe.
A nice like glow around all like dropped items would probably be good.
Yeah, this
That's
enemy is
actually
really bad to
insane,
see.
though.
I know, it's so
Like
cool.
what the heck?
But you can see that enemy fucking sucks. Like
That explains so much
contrast-wise.
because it's like some of them. This is
sometimes
It's
they
crazy.
feel
yeah.
not that hard, and then like whenever you get close to them, they have a lot of contrast. But if I'm all the way over here, they don't have as much.
It's actually crazy. The hive is also terrible, which that I've known that.
Yeah.
That's like a
Mhm.
big obvious one.
And then if I go, I'll just go ahead and spawn in a couple. I'll load into just one of these rooms. I don't know. So I'll just spawn in a couple of enemies that I noticed where actually the worm enemy is really good
Interesting.
when it's not in the ground.
Yeah.
When it's out and about, looks fucking perfect. When it's in the ground, you can't see shit.
When are we adding procedural animation enemies to Dante 9?
I don't know. Whenever the game needs it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
some
did
enemies
the-
are really, really good.
Did the crystals have lights on them, or am I going insane? No, they don't. Okay.
I
It
don't
looked like
think they
it-
have
It
lights.
looked
No,
like
they
there was a
definitely don't
little
have
glow
lights
around
on
it.
them.
Yeah, no. Okay. Maybe they should.
Is it really a good idea to update to 4.7? Yeah,
Yes.
it just released today. They well, because what they do with their releases is they don't release them until they feel confident about it. And even if there are some issues, like for the most part, if I go to the blog, you'll actually see that the community's been testing 4.7 for
like 6 or 7
a couple
months.
of months. Not that many. But since 4.7 Dev 1, so Dev 1 is where new features are added, and
That's
they're not,
Dev 2.
they don't need to be like
Where's Dev 1?
perfectly fixed. Yeah. Well, Dev 1 was in February, and then they released all of their Dev whatevers, and then once it starts to get a bit more stable, they release them as betas. So the first beta was 2 months ago. It's around the time that I ordered my Dwarf Fortress cards. And then eventually they do RCs, which are release candidates. Let me find where the first. So the 4.7 release candidate was 10 days ago. So there were about a month and a half or so where they were just testing it on a more stable branch. And then this was like, this might be good to release. At this point, I would feel comfortable using it on a release candidate. In 4.0, I was actually working off of starting from like RC1, I was using 4.0. And they kind of clean things up over the next couple weeks. And then whenever it comes out, it's pretty good. So I would very much recommend trying it out. Back up your project, but for example, if you need to release on consoles, Godot, W4, and consoles are still in 4.5. Maybe? I don't know if... I wonder if it makes a big difference. I wonder if you could just use 4.6. Also, hello Goshen. That's going well. We're testing out some contrast stuff.
That is very cool. I'd also be curious to see what the other levels look like in terms of like the environment.
Yeah, let me get this guy down to the... So you're gonna see this. This actually goes like crazy. He actually becomes like way more readable, but
Yeah.
there is the problem of when he's in the fire, it's a little hard to see him.
Mm-hmm.
So stuff like this is really, really cool. And then I can just like turn it back off by contrast.
And what exactly is that doing when you turn it off?
So that is...
'Cause it's definitely not just setting it directly to grayscale.
So it is
Oh, is it?
turning off saturation,
Mm-hmm.
turning contrast up.
I see.
And maybe something else. I didn't think there was something else. Oh, sorry. The max contrast you can set this to here is 1, but you can actually manually set it higher. So I just set it to 2. So like the issues are like more pronounced.
Maybe that's a good idea. I'm not sure.
I mean, we can
Yeah,
set it
I
to
mean,
1.25 and we can still see things that
I guess, yeah.
that are off. Like that still doesn't stand out nearly as much as it should. But yeah, I don't know. I like the 2.0 because I feel like it makes it super clear like what is.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure
showing
it
off.
wasn't like showing false information or something. When
Yeah.
expecting it
Oh
to,
shit! I
but-
fucking ran the wrong one. I entered the hub room and that one's
Jeez,
upset.
yeah, don't do that.
Whoa! Wait, this looks fucking sick.
Kinda does.
This looks sick. I like how it like hides the background until the button is hovered.
That's really funny. Ooh,
Also, this would be nice
that's-
for these to be able to
That's a
see
good
like
idea,
what
yeah.
stands out and what doesn't.
Which I think currently it looks pretty good, actually.
It looks fine, yeah. Yeah. But if I go to like poison,
Poison's probably the highest chance to have some weird stuff, I feel like.
I don't know. I feel like it looks fine.
Yeah. I did turn down like the brightness of like a lot of
Ooh,
the...
those platforms are really hard to see actually.
Ooh, yeah, true.
Like impossible levels of
Mm-hmm.
able to be
That's
seen.
possible, yeah.
Oops, I started the level. I didn't want to do that. Whoa, nacho shop. Ignore the text. Actually, that text might be a me issue, to be honest with you.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a me issue. Because I made some changes. So yeah, I'll push that up. Who the fuck are you?
Hmm?
What the fuck is this doing here?
Let me think why that might be there. I'm confused. I don't know. Oh wait, did you have like the...
It might have been something with me leaving the room and going through it?
Maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, because it did complete the room, yeah.
Yeah. The
text looks very funny.
I don't... What does he say? What's up?
Twin.
Dante?
It's definitely not what he says. He says, what are you buying?
Oh, what are you buying? I see. What's up, Dante?
What's up, Dante?
That also wouldn't even make any sense because
like what?
He would be the one dropping down. Lol. Also, sorry. What design gameplay choice was the hardest thing to figure out? The usability of cards. Because originally, the selection of this is like a bitch to figure out in the first place. This card selection went through so many iterations.
You should
and I still
check
don't
the
even
contrast of the cards.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think the outline on the pod it does help.
Yeah, it definitely does. But yeah, the controls for selecting a card has gone through so many iterations, and I am not sure if it's even finished still. I think it might still.
Yeah, we still need one little tweak. The biggest thing is that I've noticed with playtesting that I need to go and write this down somewhere. I think I might have already written it down.
Yeah.
Is the thing where like if you are holding it down and you move the hand down, or like your mouse down, it deselects it. Because I've had so many playtesters like try to select a card and then they accidentally move their mouse down a little bit and then it deselects, and then they get so confused as to what the heck is happening.
Yeah.
And then they just like get lost. I think I have it in here somewhere.
Yeah. But the another thing that has been about the cards is currently you pay the mana up front whenever you play the card, and then you can shoot it as many times as you want. The original version of that was you would actually equip the card, and then for every shot it would take mana from your bar. Obviously the mana
the worst design decision of all time.
I'm really happy that we experimented with
the new thing.
Yeah, with making it so that it pays the cost once and then you can use it until the cost is over. Because like running out of ammo was, or like whenever you were clicking to shoot, the reason you would stop shooting was either you ran out of ammo or you ran out of mana, and it wasn't super clear which happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the cat being able to move backwards with mouse versus keyboard is honestly not that bad. I mean, it's like make him always face the X direction of the mouse, and then if you're moving, like if your X is positive and the facing direction's X is negative, make it go backwards. And if it's like if they're the same sign, you just play the direction, or like play the thing forward. If it's different signs, just play it backwards. Also, the camera was a bitch. And the camera's still not perfect.
Yeah.
It's fine. Alright, sorry, you were saying something about JW?
I don't remember what I was saying, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I don't know if you had anything else to say. The pause selection, how we have the thing.
Do like one of each color of card as well, and also well, now you'd be like, yeah, I guess that works. But... I also want to see like the salmon storm and like the full art, or I guess that's the only full art in the game right now.
Whoa,
that's pretty good, yeah.
It's kind of sick.
Wonderful, yeah. I want to do another full art. I don't know what that I want. It needs to be something like, they definitely need to be unique, not just like generic things.
Yeah.
That are kind of like bland.
Yeah.
because they also do very well, like
Box.
marketing wise. Of like, hey guys, look at this fancy shiny new card.
Yeah, even your brother had a Samus Storm on his desk. I saw in the picture he sent of like his magic cards or whatever shit he had. Oh no, was it like a mouse or something that he was showing off?
No, it was when I sent the picture of his
No, the
weird
microphone.
mic.
You sent me the thing of his fucked up microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the cards look fine.
Yeah, they're definitely fine. Trying to think of anything else.
Yeah.
You spawn like every enemy we have currently. Oh, what about the boss?
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Chests
Oh,
look
actually,
nice, too.
I'm just curious about the relic drops. They're fine. They're better than the sticker pack drops. Although it's very interesting that this one stands out way more than this one because this uses like a red light, I think, right?
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
because some colors are like inherently brighter than others.
Yeah. What is that? Where did this come from?
Where did what come from?
The fucking...
Nope, your stream is lagging. I don't know if that's a me or you issue.
Is it?
Yeah.
What, where?
Is it paused currently, or is it resumed?
I'm on the debug menu right now.
Okay, it is, yeah, it's fine now. It was like,
yeah,
as the boss
this
is
deck
spawning
thing.
this time.
I don't know why this...
Oh wait, I can't, sorry,
forgot
I
this was
can't
a
see
thing.
that because my music is not... Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's fine? Yeah.
Yeah,
We
the
also
boss
need to
is
figure out,
fine.
we need to redo that. We need to make that nicer with like the drawing and stuff to make it more clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boss is
Have
pretty
you done
good.
any more thought about the thing that I had mentioned about having like a little icon down here that's like representative of the deck rather
Yes,
than like
yes, I like
this
that
full-
idea, yes. Kind of like what,
Okay.
I think Slay the Spire
Like
has
Slay
like
the
the same
Spire
thing,
does.
yeah, where it's like a little icon that it like draws from.
Yeah.
I like
boss
that a
looks
lot
fine,
better,
though.
yes. I could even like draw that today if you want.
Sure.
If you want to mess with it.
Yeah, also these look fine.
Yeah, it's a good point. That looks
The
pretty much fine.
settings menu's kind of fine, but it'll also get a redesign hopefully. So it's mainly
yeah,
just that these are a little bit too dim,
possibly.
like the
I mean,
the borders
those
around
are like
them.
they're like.
Also, this is not super clear that there's a
I mean, if you, I guess yeah, it's not super clear. But
Yeah.
like those
It's
aren't
fine.
as important because it's like
Yeah,
you don't need to like see those in an instant. Whereas,
yeah, it's also
like,
not like
things like
these aren't like hard guides of like if you can't
yeah,
see
if you
something,
can't
this
see it,
is an
it's
issue.
like
It's more of
it's an
just like
issue,
a
yeah, and with like
it's
the
more
UI,
of a hey, we should at least think
I
about
honestly
it.
think the settings menu is like close to probably what it'll be because as I said, I want to do what like Gungeon has, where you just have like the very basic pause menu where it just has like
Yeah, when you
continue
pause, it's an
settings.
actual just thing.
Yeah, I don't like having the deck thing as the pause menu.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
and then was
well,
there anything else
yeah, I'll
that I
try the
wanted to
drawing a
show
little
off?
icon. Why not? That's a good start. I need to just do something because I like haven't done anything recently. I really need to work on more content as well. Another thing I really like playing Pathogenic that we should definitely, I don't know if it's something we like need necessarily, but just design wise, I notice is like there's most of the items and stuff like all work with each other pretty well, I feel like. I think it's just like a normal game design thing of all of your items should like interact with each other as much as possible, where currently a lot of the cards and stuff that we have just like are kind of off by themselves and don't interact sometimes. So
I don't think we should have it so every item interacts.
yeah,
I
not
wouldn't even
every.
say, like,
I mean, and then also
I would
it's
say
not like
given
every,
like a
yeah,
maybe like every item in an archetype for sure, and then maybe a few between them.
Yeah.
But like
yeah,
I'm thinking
it's
of
obviously
like,
not like a,
Slay the Spire. It's like I don't care about like Shield Bash if I'm running like a Silent Shiv build. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that doesn't need to interact in any meaningful way.
I think I'm thinking more just like things need to interact more. Not everything needs to interact with each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not just like, oh, this one thing interacts with this one other thing, and if you don't have it, then it doesn't interact. So like more
let
generic
me-
interactions, but yeah.
Health bars. Let me do health bars.
What size do you think like the
Also,
little icon should be? What does the Slay the Spire
About the
thing
same
look
size as like a relic, to be honest with you, or like
like? Okay. Yeah.
maybe a little bit more.
Maybe okay. Actually, I just want to see. You can probably find this on Game UI database, right? Slay the Spire. Where are you? I have to have Slay the Spire 2 on here, right? Hello? Do they seriously not have Slay the Spire?
What's up?
Do they seriously not have Slay the Spire on Game UI database?
Probably not. Still in early access.
I mean, but I don't even see Slay the Spire 1.
That's fine. You don't want Slay the Spire 1 anyways. Does this work without a label? Am I checking for nulls in here? This doesn't even do shit with a label. What the hell? Let me... Honk? No. No? Wait, what? Am I going insane on this one? Is this scaled by 4 or something? What the hell? Why is this not... I feel like I'm going insane on this one. Oh, you're scaled by 4. I see. That's probably fine, actually, I guess. Although... Oh no, because this would be ×2, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me just see what this would look like on an enemy without giving this too much thought. Oh, it's a little large, huh?
Okay, so I see it's like kind of diagonal with like a little number next to it.
Yeah, I think that would
I guess the number is helpful as well.
For what? Sorry?
In terms of how many cards are in your draw.
Probably
useful thing to have. I mean, it's not I don't think it's as important for us, but like, I think it should be something we should show, because it's like a little tiny thing in the corner. And if we wanted to, we could even have cards to like interact with that, so it's like kind of useful. They would just be like, hey, for however many cards you have in your disc or your draw pile, do this. Okay.
There's no way you just called this quote.gd. I didn't even know I could do that. That's fucked up.
What did I do?
I fucked up and accidentally named not you.
Yeah.
I tried to press enter and I pressed quote and enter at the same time.
No. Very cool.
What do I want to do in ready? I want to say enemies, enemy base. Actually, does this need to care about enemy? I guess it doesn't. This doesn't really need to have that. I could just say target is owner util.get component. owner health component. Does this emit anything? This doesn't amount. It's fine. Actually, I'm gonna unbind that because I don't need a mount. And then if I do constant of print health, that should work. And then let's also grab this. Oh yeah, another thing that was really quick about Godot that they didn't mention in the changes, but I'm a really big fan of. Whenever you drag a node in, it will actually tell you what you can hold to have it include.
That's
so if you held Alt, it'll add export, and Control will make it on ready. Very nice. Very, very nice. Wait, do you not have... What? Oh, target progress is what it is. I see.
I love pixel art sometimes. I like the math of it. I hate math, but I love the math of pixel art.
So you don't hate math. You hate math in school is what you're looking to say, I think.
Nah, probably I just like patterns more than math.
Hi, Callie.
Like, I like how
you fucking creature.
Everything in this thing that I'm drawing right now is like over 1 up by 2. So I can just move things by that. So say I want to change the size by this, I could just like select this and just move it like this, and it changes the size.
Whoa.
It's like really simple.
This motherfucker's really cool. Talking about rise over run type shit.
Shut up!
Let me spawn in. Oh, I don't have an enemy with a fucking thing. Ground. Enemy fire.
The only downside of this is then now we have to draw like little mini versions of all of the card backs.
That's fine.
We have to draw them.
Yeah, you and I both for sure. Yep, we. Do you think health bars would be better above or below the enemies? Maybe below, actually, because that would be below the levels.
Above.
I don't know.
Maybe above.
Yeah,
definitely above.
Wow, look at him go, dude. He's got a health bar. Does it work? Sure fucking does. It just needs like actual art on it. It isn't the same as the mana bar. That works. Let me...
I mean, if you literally just make it the mana bar, I can make it look nice.
Yeah, like it literally is just mana bar.
No. Yeah, that's literally perfect, actually.
Yeah.
And actually, that looks sick. I really like that. Even just with a mana bar. Health bars might be like,
I love
the best
whenever
thing
things are just the easiest fucking thing in the world ever to add.
How long did that take? It took you like 5 minutes, what?
Yeah, because we
like,
have a scene that is just the smooth progress bar. So I just dragged it into a new scene, made it local, and then this is the script. By the way, this is the whole script.
What?
Yeah, it's easy, dude. Shit's easy.
You're like cool.
The only problem is right now it doesn't apply to every enemy.
I'm so scared when I have to like make a game by myself.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there is an issue of not.
Actually, I'm not, because I will just open Godot and then
You're switching to another engine later.
No,
Good luck, bitch.
no, please, no.
Yep, you're gonna have to learn Love 2D. Time to learn Lua.
I'll just copy all of your stuff from Dante's 9 and then use it for my future games.
Yeah,
unironically, will probably happen.
Yeah, I mean that's how games work. That's just like how everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be doing the same fucking thing.
But we all know we're gonna
make
make like 10 more games after this. We are making 10 more games after Dante 9.
Question.
I'm scared.
So
I feel threatened.
So not every enemy has a health bar. Do you think I should just like be
it
like
should
if you're
be
an enemy,
on the
you're gonna have a health
component, and there should be a toggle for whether they have a health bar or not, and then it will automatically add a health bar unless the don't add health bar is on there. And it can be off by default, so that way whenever we add stuff, we just manually go in and add it to all the enemies, but any existing stuff won't have it.
So the problem with having that thing on the health component is certain enemies, like we might want to have it positioned at different points, like if there's a short enemy versus a tall enemy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I don't, because currently what we have, there's actually an automatic component that already exists that you might not be aware of, which is the status effect bar, because you haven't had to add that to any enemies.
We could totally include that with like the health bar then, or have like a point where it displays both of them on the enemy that you can like an anchor that you can change.
I see. Oh, mind telling you about GD script? You don't understand it at all? I mean, it's just kind of like Python, but like a real programming language. It's like Python. That's kind of true.
That's kind of valid.
It's just like it's meant to be like very syntactically similar to like just reading English. Which if I do like, I don't know, anywhere that JW's written code, he's a big fan of writing not instead of the exclamation mark.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Like this. If texture is not texture 2D.
We don't have diagonal symmetry in Aseprite, do we? I think they added it, but I think I haven't updated my Aseprite in like 10 years.
Yeah. Also, we're making a roguelike. It's like,
Oop, I'm on Bitlit Vision. Ain't nobody want to see that.
Yeah, it's like if you take Path of Exile and made it single player and took out everything that made Path of Exile. It's
kind of like Spore.
And turned it into Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, it's kind of like Spore, but like only in the most superficial sense of, oh yeah, I can see that this game also has evolution or whatever. It's crazy how many people said this was like Spore to that game that you were playing last night when it was very much not like Spore.
I don't know. People said it was like Spore, so like I'm just saying what people were saying. So
yeah, I'll add
anyways,
I'll add like
you need to play that
marker
game,
2D. It's like a call it like a UI anchor or something like that.
Yeah,
something like that. Put it somewhere,
or like info display anchor, or like you could literally just call it health bar anchor.
I'll just call it display anchor.
I call it health bar anchor, please.
Health bar anchor. Okay.
Because display anchor is like, what is it? What is it displaying? What's the display? Is it your screen display?
I mean, UI anchor, I feel like is, whatever. It's fine.
Health bar anchor or health anchor or whatever.
Okay, whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like what I'm going to end up thinking if I see it and I forget what it is, because I already forgot what it is.
Yeah. Sorry, does a song ever come on that you just like, it like crits you and you just lock onto it and you're like, fuck, dude, this goes crazy?
Not really, because mostly I put like really boring music in my playlist. Because if I put the music that I really like, then I would get distracted by it. But also, like, a lot of the stream music isn't the kind of music that I really like. So
yeah,
it's kind of a little bit
I'm listening to the final boss theme from Hat in Time.
I don't know if I've heard that one. I mean, I'm just kidding. I've heard that one because I beat the game.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
I'm joking. I haven't beaten the game. I have not beaten the game.
Yeah.
Because I suck.
You haven't fought the boss that this is from, which sucks because it's a really good fight and the song is also really good. Also, we're working on a 3D shooter game in Godot. This is the third time you've tried, and you stop the movement always because you don't know how to import the proto controller. You don't know how to import the proto controller. The proto controller? Like a prototype controller? I mean, I think you might be trying to take on too big of a chunk. Because if it sounds like you aren't super familiar with GDScript or like game dev stuff, trying to make a 3D shooter and like get all the movement and everything going is kind of like, you're kind of just like trying to approach the finished product without knowing like how to actually make the product. So my recommendation would be like start way simpler and just like make a simple game, make a simple something, because especially with like a 3D shooter, movement is kind of the core of those games. And so if something doesn't feel right and you can't get it to feel just right, you'll feel very discouraged. And so you end up spending time trying to perfect every single part of the script. And then you lose all of your motivation because you've spent so long trying to make this one script work. Whereas if you focus a little bit more on like just making something and like you end up doing a lot more over time, you'll probably feel a little bit more motivated.
Hold up, wait, I think I actually cooked with this. So this is the card, and then this is the actual full card back.
Whoa.
Here's the little mini one.
Kinda sick.
Thank you for the follow. Why do the people that I can't pronounce their name always follow me? Like, can you just like have...
Damn, bro said I hate you. Bro said I hate you.
No, I don't. It's just I always go to like thank people for following, and then it's like, wait, I don't know how to say your name without like sounding awful. Anyways, hello Twin, welcome in.
Yeah, he said thanks for following me. Be better next time though. Kind of fucked up.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of evil.
I am a little evil. It's true. This is a well-known fact.
So you wanted an export var on the
export var?
Yeah. Like on the health component?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. For the I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that'll make the most sense. What you making? We are making a roguelike. Cause we love roguelike slop. Yummy yummy
but this
slop.
One's not roguelike slop. That's not
It
true.
is slop. It has like cards and deck building, so it is like the sloppiest slop of all time.
Sloppiest? That's kind of...
There we go, looks nice. Anyways, here I can show you the game. Am I going insane? I feel like there's something missing in the top right up here. Did they?
They moved it over. It was the rendering mode was up there.
Okay, I was like, this is so far to the right. I was...
Holy shit.
I don't know how
I just rolled
like,
a fucking
that.
nat 20 on that. Because I've been noticing that and I couldn't figure it out either. And JW asked me the question and instantly I was like, oh yeah. And then as I was saying, yeah, something's missing or something changed, I was just like, oh yeah, there it is. Holy shit. All it took was you asking the question. I was like, there's no way I can be as stupid as JW. Let me figure this out really quickly.
Also, by the way, Biddy, Playing pathogenic made me really want an item or sticker that makes your bullets home towards enemies. I know you had something like that before.
I did.
And like I didn't really like it.
Sure did.
But I think that was the mouse one. I didn't like the mouse one. The mouse one was weird. Although there was also one like that in pathogenic that I had in that build that I built. I think what it did is it would home the bullets like back to you, to like the actual node on you that caused the effect. At least I think that's what it was doing. I don't know, it was ridiculous, but it was very cool. So yeah, basically what it was doing is it was shooting the projectile out. It would bounce off the wall, which would then give it the effect that makes it come back to you, because that's just how the triggers work. And then it would come back to you, and then it would fly around in circles, and then it would zap things. It was cool. I can explain how it worked and see if you get any ideas. But another cool thing that happened the other night when I was playing was I got the homing item that like makes your things home. And the coolest thing about it is I had like a laser gun that shot like just like beams, and it curves the beams towards the enemies. Like it doesn't just aim it at them, the beam itself like curves.
Dungeon does that as well.
It was really cool. Does it?
I think if you have homing bullets and you have laser weapons, I believe it.
Maybe it does. I don't know. That was just like a very cool thing.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we would be able to do that because of how our beams work currently. But it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Stupid Occats are still here to kill them.
Yeah, get rid of them now.
No. All right, now.
I don't want to get rid of them because I use that room for
how
testing, so I never remember to commit it. And I'm like, fuck, I've got things to revert, and then I forget.
No, probably because I have to re-render all the.
Yeah.
Why are they rotating?
Ah!
Why are they at an angle?
What the fuck? Why are they sitting like that? What the hell?
What?
What'd you do?
I don't know what I did. Either way, these guys are really cool. I forgot I made these guys. And why are there like 20 of them? I'm so confused. What happened? Do you have any idea what? Hold up.
Are they duplicating or some shit?
I genuinely have no clue where they're coming from. Are they coming from the hive? Is the hive spawning them? Hold up. No?
Are you sure?
I'm so confused. Where are they coming from?
What the hell?
I'm trying to figure this out. Hold up. Here, let me escape. Let's see if we spawn a hive. Is it gonna do something really funny? I genuinely don't know that. Okay, so regular guys. No, seems fine. What happens if I spawn a
I genuinely have no clue how they could have been rotating either.
Was it this guy? No, this guy's still separate. I'm confused how they were spawned. Was it that room specifically? No. I'm so lost. Because I don't even know how they spawned. Because they're not. Oh, there's like 5 billion of them again. And they're rotating. Because where are they coming from?
What?
Because they aren't in the loot. They're like the enemy spawn tables, are they?
No. Wait, what? Where the fuck are these guys coming from? Is it like Gibbs or something are spawning them, or like...
That's like my guess.
How the fuck does that? Wait, hold on.
Wait,
I need to go to the level now. I need to find out what's going on there.
I'm so confused.
So you just spawned in. What are they? Which one are they?
They're called flying beam enemy.
Flying beam enemy. Do I just not have that?
Oh yeah, you probably don't because I didn't push it up. I can do that real quick if you want.
I mean, I have a flying. They're not in the enemy spawn menu. Is that?
No, they're not in the enemy spawn menu.
Okay. Oh. That's not a beam at all.
No, because yours is old. They were in the project, but they don't actually have the beam or anything. Let me push mine up.
Did you say you pushed yours up or you're pushing it up?
I just pushed it up.
You just pushed it up. All right. Let's take a look at the code that you just pushed up because that's. I'm a little worried.
Oh, another thing that I noticed about Pathogenic with my really insane build, is that enemy projectiles render over like literally everything. Which is like obviously a thing that it should do, but that we should make sure that like all enemy attacks render above everything else, or at least pretty much everything else. What are we looking at here?
What am I looking at? I'm looking at your what you pushed up. What in the fucking world is it now? I see.
Oh, just another fun feature about Pathogenic that isn't really relevant to this our game, but that you would really like, or I think that you would find cool, is all of like the weapons and abilities, or like either weapons or like active items that you have attached to you, you can rebind to like whatever button you want. So by default, all your weapons like fire with left click, but like if you want to have one weapon that you fire with right click. So like, if, for example, there's like rocket launchers that will deal damage to you, so you don't necessarily always want to shoot them. So you could like put those on left click or right click, and then everything else on left. I don't know what left and right is.
That's okay. You also don't have to explain that far. You explained it perfectly fine when you said you can rebind abilities onto different keys.
Okay. But like, what if you didn't know? When's the magic stream? In like 10 minutes.
When's the magic stream? The magic stream is after we find out what the hell is going on with this guy and why he's spawning duplicates. Doesn't seem like he's spawning duplicates now.
It seemed to be when there was other enemies in the room at the same time, and I'm not sure which enemies it was. Let me try the hive and this guy. Let's see. See if we can put our two brain cells together and figure it out.
I also don't know where the fuck it would have come from. Because,
actually,
like,
it could be the projectile guy. Hold up.
Do you have the projectile? Oh, it totally is the projectile guy. He's spawning fucking rotated versions of the regular
Why
enemy.
is he doing that?
I don't know. How did you do that?
I don't know, but that's honestly really cool.
He's spawning both the projectile and the beam enemies. He's shooting us and spawning other guys.
He's spawning the beam or the beam guy instead of the particles, instead of the shoot particles. I don't know how I did that. Because
I will say it's kind of impressive. The game is not breaking though.
Well, because it just spawns it in and then rotates it. That's literally all it does.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, there sure are quite a lot of dudes in here now, all of a sudden. Dude, I was so worried. I was like, do we have like an SRM fucking like... Is there like a reference to an enemy that's
I forgot
being, like,
how amazing these
reused?
guys sound though, too.
Yeah, it does look... It sounds good, yeah.
Oh dear, I might be the worst to ever do it.
Yeah, that was kind of fire.
I wanna change how the flying guys look at some point.
Okay.
Not to like go on about pathogenic, but one thing that they have, and obviously a lot of other roguelites have, that I definitely want to do for our enemies, is have like archetypes where it's like kind of like in Gungeon, how there's like the bulletkin, for another example, where there's like the little bullet guys that's like, oh, the tiny little bullet guy just shoots a little bit, and then there's like the bullet guy with an AK, there's like the I'm trying to think of the examples. There's like there's like
the one that shoots like double bullets, but like
the hollow
one of them
points.
misses and one of them doesn't.
No, they both miss 100% of the time.
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know why I... Yeah.
There's the one that'll like
one of them goes up and one
where
of them
you're
goes down, but I don't
going.
know, I just... Yeah.
But basically, like, it makes it easier for me to design them, and it makes it easier for the player to be like, oh, I've seen a version of this enemy before, so it's probably going to act similarly, but have some variation.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Your health bar's over here, buddy. That's really cool.
Very cool.
You
Okay,
lost
well,
it.
let's figure out. Let me see. It's on the projectile.
Also, JW, where's the music thing?
Fire.
JW, where's the music thing?
Enemy.
Moaz wants to know what music is playing.
Oh, wait. Oh, I accidentally hit it. Wait, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry.
Apparently.
It's my bad. There you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because it got banger music. Of course, Moaz wants to know what we're listening to.
Yeah, for sure.
Moaz, the music is kind of fire, right? Okay, let's see. This is probably on the...
Oh, another thing about
projectile shooting components.
changes in 4.7 is there's a custom maximum size that you can set for control nodes now. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, custom maximum. Interesting.
Yeah. So you can say that something has to be up to a maximum size of whatever.
So wait, where is
Very
this
nice.
doing this? It's probably up here, right? That's the funny part, is it's not here. Never mind.
Is it not part of projectile info?
Yeah, I don't know why, when you go to source VFX enemy shoot particles.tscn, it's just the beam guy.
What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
Sorry, what did you say? The
If you go
source
to
VFX enemy.
So I didn't
shoot
actually change
particles.
the scene that it loads. It's just somehow I accidentally made
Oh,
the shoot
hey,
particles.
look at that. Yo, there was a lot of change to this. That's weird.
You know how to like revert? I mean, I could
Yeah, I
like
got
manually change all of it, but if you
I
just want to
got
like
it, I
revert
got
it
it.
and push it up, and I'll
No,
close the
I
project.
got it.
I have no clue how I did that. That's like kind of impressive.
Wait, did not fucking cherry pick? No, I guess it's not. I thought it was cherry pick. I thought that I could specifically say, yo, bring back this version. I got it. Is this an enemy? This isn't an enemy. There you go. If you want to pull changes.
Also, I thought of another good enemy that definitely isn't just like stolen from pathogenic, but that would be good in terms of the archetypes. Is just have like as the eyeballs is like the exploding one, have like a big eyeball that just kind of like floats, and it summons like little tiny eyeballs. So it's kind of like the hive, but it spawns eyeballs and they chase after you, but they're like slower and smaller and have smaller explosions.
Yeah.
You're gonna play pathogenic after stream, right?
Maybe. I don't know though.
Please try it. It like is that cool.
Why is this motherfucker still called Flying Fire Projectile Enemy?
.ts.
Motherfucker does not rename shit.
But I have changes to shootparticles.tscn.
Yeah, kill them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kill the changes to your shit that doesn't.
Oh wait, can I just like delete the changes here? Just be like,
you can just revert it.
Changes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think how I could have even done that. Also, why?
I don't know.
Good 044.
I have no idea.
7. I forgot to pin it.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. It's been now.
Oh, I forgot to give that guy the thing. Eyeball.tcn. Where the fuck is your health component? Eyeball.
Do I have a to-do board item for enemies? I do not, so I will add one. Insert list after. Enemies. Also, it is weird. I feel like I talk to a lot of devs that are like, yeah, I like really don't play games that much because I spend so much time working on my game, and I'm like, I literally couldn't make this if I didn't play other games because I just steal so many things from other games. And I don't get how people like could do that.
Yeah, I also don't get that. I don't get how you can just be like, yeah, I'm gonna make games, but like, fuck playing games whatsoever.
Yeah.
I've never played a game in my life, but I'm making games. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
Also, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm so busy locked in on my game that like I haven't played games recently. Because just like, oh, I never play games, but like,
yeah, Kiddo 4.7 is good though. We had to make a lot of changes to get it to work. Like downloading 4.7 and opening the project.
Okay, there we go. Now the shoot particles look a little better. I think what happened is I made a new shoot particle for the, I think I did, for the beam guy that has,
yeah, you have shoot particle blue or whatever.
Yeah. Which I think that messed up some stuff, but yeah, it's funny. I wanted to make some adjustments to the beam.
So, everything you do is just 100 already existing ideas merged together to create something new. That's a great thing. That's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. That's like, I mean, like everything is derivative. Like that's just how like art and everything works. obviously not to the point of like you shouldn't like copy everything, but like some of my favorite games are just they exist because someone saw a game and was like, I want to make my own version of that. And then they made their own version of that, and then it turned out to be amazing. So yeah, they treat it like an engineering problem. I feel like also a lot of people, I personally don't get this one because this feels like the worst like place you could go with it. Is there are some people that just see it as like a way to make money, which makes no fucking sense to me because like
they're not making any
like,
money.
Yeah, just like go like grift crypto or
go like
shit
gamble.
here to make money. No, it's not that. Oh,
gambling makes like a lot of money actually.
No, don't say that. You
Sorry,
say
don't
that.
gamble, guys. Unless it's magic, then you can open lots of magic packs. You have my permission. As long as you send me what you get, like pictures. I want to see.
Yeah. Anyways.
Sorry, I love magic.
They're psychologists and not artists. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the reason that I enjoy making games is because I'm like, oh, dude, I can take this part from a game that I really like, and I can like do it myself. Like, that's just so fucking cool, right? Like, that's just so cool. Ah, shit, I forgot to make it not rotate. Oopie.
But for example, one variant that I think I want to do for the enemies, or for like the flying guys, is by default the regular one should not shoot 4 bullets. He should shoot like one every once in a while, and that's it.
Should shoot one every sometimes.
Yeah. One
Maybe.
bullet per sometimes. Oh boy, the required worm enemy for a 2D game. We already have the worm enemy. Oh, I guess you're on.
Yeah, it's because
you have it pulled up right now.
Yep.
I forgot that that's your chat, not my chat. You love the worm enemy. Always
have to have one worm enemy and one worm boss. Oh, you're gonna love this one.
Pathogenic also has the worm boss that when you hit it, it splits into more worm boss, little mini worm bosses, as you break the parts, which was very fun.
Yeah, just don't forget about the one worm boss. At least one worm boss. If you don't make a worm boss, then like, what's even the purpose of the game?
What if we did make the hit scan weapons curve, or have the ability to curve? Wait, are they still? They're sprites now though, so you wouldn't want to do that probably.
Give me a sec to let me do this thing that I'm trying to work on. Dude, the snapping is different for every fucking scene I go to. Why isn't it just the same across the entire editor? What was I gonna? You were talking about the curve thing. How would I even do that?
Probably with like a Bezier curve or something.
Yeah, that's great. So like that's not the problem.
I don't know.
The problem isn't the Bezier curve. The problem is like
true.
What is being rendered there, because like I mean, I could just go back to rendering a fucking line.
Yeah, no, I don't think we should do that. I mean, maybe later, but
if it's something that you feel like should be added as gameplay, like it can be done for sure. But yeah, you got to think.
The other thing to think about is like, would it curve around walls? Would it just like curve towards enemies? Like, how would that work? Probably
just curve towards enemies.
Yeah.
I don't think making it curve around walls would be the correct move, like in the slightest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the hive.
Yeah. Maybe if you have like a whatever you call it, strange mood, and you feel like doing that, but
yeah, where should my strange? Well, let's focus on like where the strange mood should be applied. Excuse me.
Yeah. Probably not that.
Yeah.
It's a fun idea, but I don't think so. Actually, one thing that I'm curious, do we still have the like follow mouse thing in the game?
So I don't remember.
Like in the project?
You told me that you hate it and that you want it gone forever.
Yeah.
So I may have gotten rid of it
I mean,
forever,
that
but I
was
don't remember.
true. I did say that. I don't. I still agree with that. Let me see. What was it called? Follow mouse.
It's like I still agree with that. I just wish it was still
follow
in the
mouse
game.
sticker.
So
There
that...
it is. I can't open. I wish there was a shortcut to like open a folder.
What?
So that way I don't have to like scroll through here and look for a specific folder.
Are you AJW?
Yeah.
Is it like if you wanted to go like follow mouse and then like go to where this is?
Yeah. Wait, can I? Oh.
I'll never get. I don't understand that. I'll be real with you.
I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Oop, that's the wrong one.
Whenever you, I'll never understand whenever people are like, "Oh man, I really wish this was a thing," and then it's like,
I mean,
have you tried it?
Actually, that's not the right thing. That's
Yeah, it's like, have you tried it? And then the answer is, "Oh no, I haven't even tried it." And then it's like, I was like, I didn't even know if that was a thing. I was like, I'll just see though. I'll see if right clicking does something.
Well,
and it's like, surprise, bitch, it is a thing.
Is there like an ignore or something in here? Like, why does this not show up in these stickers? Oh, it's because I don't have any categories, that's why.
Probably.
Let's put it on general, I don't care. I just want to see if it still works, because I made a bunch of changes to projectiles, so I'm curious.
I would be a little surprised if it didn't just works.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
But knowing if this works would be useful for, like, homing, if we did make that an option, since it would probably use the same kind of thing, where it, like, modifies it. Sticker. Follow mouse. Nah, it doesn't work. I did make like a decent amount of changes to the like ordering of how that stuff works, I think. Another thing that I'd like, that I will add to the never-ending list of things that I would like, is, let me think, a easy way to modify, we might have it, and I just don't know, an easy way to modify, like, the projectile info and stuff from, like, stickers and things like that. So, like, say I had an item or sticker that increases all, like, projectile lifetimes by, like, 4 times. Because, like, homing and, like, bounce, things like that, I would probably want to have it increase the lifetime of projectiles, so that way they have more time to, like, get to their target. Clearly. You don't own an air fryer. If that makes sense.
Not really.
Okay.
I also kind of wasn't.
That's fine.
Sorry, I've got other things
that is perfectly fine.
Thinking about. Let me see what's going on with this. Yeah. You said this didn't work?
What didn't work?
Sticker.
No, it didn't. What if I gave this like a big chunky outline on the UI thing? I have recently really enjoyed chunky outlines on things. Why are there so many stupid bots in chat? Actually, Moaz might have left, sorry.
True.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not even going to draw a circle for the number. Because I'm going to use a gradient texture. I'm going to be evil.
No, that's so evil.
I actually really like how this looks.
Did you add this?
What is this that I added?
Last velocity? What the hell is this thing?
Yes, that's weird stuff for gravity. And I think it's just for gravity. Yeah, it's weird. I had to do a lot of weird stuff.
Hey, what? Sorry.
I can go through it if it's confusing.
Yeah, what's the purpose of last velocity?
I don't remember.
I see you're
I'm
saying,
not gonna lie. I was like just trying to make it work.
You're adding gravity to velocity.
Mm-hmm.
So let me make this like clearer and just like cut out things that don't matter. So last velocity is velocity after you've added gravity to it.
Yeah.
Then there's some speed curve stuff going on here. So if there's a speed curve, you're saying velocity is last velocity times speed curve.
Oh, that's for like speed over time. So like the bubbles. So basically it saves the velocity, it samples the velocity, moves, and then resets the velocity. So that way the gravity isn't affected by the speed curve. That's what that's for.
Gravity is...
I don't know if that's the best way to do it. It's probably the worst way to do it.
So why is... I guess there's a couple other things I'm kind of curious about. So right here, where there's no speed curve, you're saying velocity is equal to last velocity, but by this point, velocity hasn't been modified.
Yeah, that's... I don't know, I'm just like stupid.
As far as I'm aware, that doesn't matter.
I think I had some other weird stuff in there before, because I also have... yeah, there's some... I made a lot of changes, like...
I think also... Well, who's taking gravity? Why is gravity added to here?
Huh?
If projectile info dot gravity?
Yeah. Projectile info has gravity. Projectile info has like a bunch of stuff now. Hence all the if checks that are probably not necessary, but like it kept crashing on random ones, so I just added it for everything, and I don't care.
So gravity's a vector too, then?
Yes, so you can have gravity in any direction. You can have bullets. Basically, it's just a velocity that is added onto the projectile every frame.
So I think what we could do is this. So it's down here after all of these. Do its thing. Where it adds gravity to the velocity, then it sets the velocity, or like copies the velocity before, applies it, runs the collision with the current velocity, and sets it back to what it was before. I mean, also just do like...
That's probably fine.
Could also do like temp velocity as velocity. And then instead of setting velocity based on the speed curve, you could say temp velocity times equals speed curve. And instead of using velocity here, using temp velocity, so that you never have to reset velocity at the end of it.
That could work. Yeah, if you just want to test that with like the bubbles and stuff to make sure it doesn't do anything weird. Because I know that like when I was...
Yeah.
Oh, does that just work now too? Oh.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so I was missing something weird up there. I'm curious if the bubbles still... Do they work?
They look like it.
Are they moving towards here?
Towards the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't have the follow mouse sticker on there. I'm like incredibly dumb.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I can add that.
I was really curious as to what that would do with the bubbles.
They sure are, slightly.
Oh, that's really weird. That's really cool that it like moves with the speed. That's what I was wondering. Is like, would it? That's actually really cool. What the heck? I still don't like that as a sticker. I don't.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it could literally be, instead of the mouse, it could just be like an enemy.
Yeah, it could just be like whatever the closest enemy is.
But yeah, so the way that, I don't know if you know about these properties, which is why I wrote them this way, is instead of like having a sorry, hold on, my console's got a gajillion messages in it. So the idea was if there was something that wanted to affect the movement of projectiles in like a somewhat meaningful way, instead of it being declared as part of like this, it would instead be a property, like a quote unquote property. So not this one, sorry, follow mouse property. So this does a property physics process, which gets the projectile in the current time, and then this ends up affecting the actual projectile's velocity.
Oh, okay, cool.
So like it has what it currently has, and then will affect the projectile velocity. So like for like heavy bullet sticker, was doing this where it was adding gravity to it based on, you know, whatever. And so inside of base projectile, this loops over all of the movement properties currently on the projectile and applies their individual physics process things.
Okay, yeah. So see, I like just had no clue that's how that worked because I never had to touch it, and if I didn't have to, I'm not knowing how it works.
Yeah.
But now that it broke, I know how it works.
Yeah. And they're old as, I mean, it wasn't something that was really used a whole lot. It was kind of just like a concept. But it was written in a way that they kind of like compound on top of each other in like a way that doesn't like fuck with things, like as you saw with the follow mouse sticker. Like that just works.
Yeah.
And it's actually fun that this works this way because before projectiles didn't have a lifetime.
That is true. Yeah, that actually is really cool.
But the way that this was written, it was like the follow time of the thing. So like if I were to go AK-47, does this have its one?
It's
where are you setting this at?
It's in the projectile info, which is on the card, or it's on the scene, which I don't know if we want to do that. It's probably where it should be, but that's the thing is like I don't say you won't have a sticker that like wants to modify like the lifetime or things like that.
Yeah.
Also, the lifetime's like weird. That's really funny.
Yeah, because it like decreases in strength over time.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying about the lifetimes?
The lifetime doesn't feel like it's right. Like maybe my time perception isn't like that. Feels like that's long because that's in seconds, correct? If you use like a delta timer.
Yeah.
It should be. That feels like it's like longer than 0.75 seconds.
That's definitely 0.75 seconds.
Okay, I'm just stupid then. It just felt wrong. I don't know why.
No, that's okay. Or it just, I mean, you've got lifetime variance, but like you can verify that with
Oh yeah, I guess
inside of the ready, you can say like console.print spawn, and you can do time.get ticks dimsec, which is how many ticks since the engine has been running. So you can see that this is in milliseconds, so just divide it by 1,000. So this is at 1 second, so whatever. And then
it'd be really cool if I heard anything you just said. You turned into a robot for like 10 seconds. It was probably because of my internet.
Oh, did I?
Nah, that's fine. I think I get the idea though.
Yeah, so you could like you could tell it like tell me when it spawns and when it dies based on like how many milliseconds since the engine's been running, and you can see like that's 0.75.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like it's very, very close to 0.75.
I'm just like a little stupid and I have like no good perception of time, obviously.
That's okay. I really like how the bullets go up until the cursor and then they fucking just like speed off to the side sometimes. Like,
that's kind of cool. That is really funny. What happens if you like move your cursor around while it's like while you're shooting? I forget. Okay, this one stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the bubble gun works with it.
That's just so cool how the bubble gun works. I'm not gonna lie, how like they just kind of drift in the direction. Cause I'll be so. I'll do it. I'll make the homing sticker. I want it. I want it now.
Like towards enemies?
Yes.
I mean, that's just like...
No, I want to do it. I'm doing it.
Okay. All right. Sure. Whatever.
I want to make.
You want me to push up this
sticker.
change so that it fixes it, so that it's not broken, so you can actually do it with the sticker?
I would probably not have to restart for that, right?
Probably not now.
Do you do any object pulling for projectiles and such? No, we do not currently.
Nope. Not a chance.
Yeah. I would be concerned for optimization, but thankfully I have Bilitic, who will do that for me. So
the projectile pulling, creating and destroying nodes of things like that, that's never been a bottleneck for us.
This is also true. You can have like
and
5
it's
billion
also
projectiles and it's fine.
Yeah, Godot's also like pretty good with things like that. Object pulling isn't really a required thing in Godot for the most part. Like if I were to add, can this thing have prism? Sure fucking can. Like this thing will not have issues until like way further.
Your stream
down the
just
line.
froze the entire time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
it is a
works
little
now.
bit. But the issue is I don't believe it's the amount of things being spawned. Object pulling is mostly for because like allocating and deallocating memory is like a really slow operation. So when the game actually slows down, it's not because we're allocating and deallocating too many things. It's actually because there's too many things on screen, which is not the same thing at all. Also,
and once you get to that point, it like is probably fine. What? Is there a problem?
I set the time scale to 0, I think, as the fucking ball thing went over, so it was a really slow motion. Just...
Oh, that's really funny.
Also, what if these had chromatic aberration on the things behind them?
Oh.
Sorry, my fault. Whoa! Fire.
What happened there?
It's because the time scale was set to 0 for a while, and I think the follow mouse is like affecting them over time.
Oh, that's really funny. Oh yeah, I guess it is. So they went that like backward, but I guess it's gravity. Maybe the gravity might build up as well. I don't know what it does.
Yeah, it's definitely some like weird stuff with gravity and stuff.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's fine. The bubbles also have like 5 billion bounce to them, which is funny. Just so like they don't pop when they hit things, because that'd be lame. Anyways, have fun writing that shader. It's your job for tonight, obviously. Before I do anything, I want to import this thing. I was halfway through exporting this. Okay, I'll pull that in a second, because this thing looks cool and I want to put it in the game and see how it looks. What are we calling this?
The only place that object pulling would maybe be useful, to be honest, little DC. If I go into the deck, oh my god, where is it? The binder deck page, I think.
Yeah.
Shit, where is it?
Here's card packs.
This thing, methinks.
Called Cardback 3 Mini. It's probably a terrible name for it, but I don't care.
So this is probably the only place that I would say object pulling is kind of required for us. You can actually see it. I'll turn on the frame time so you can see. So you can actually see this. If I open this up, there's a huge spike, which is all of these cards being created, which is a problem. Which right now what we have is I just have it so that they're on a separate thread. They are just like creating cards and adding each of them in like a frame of succession, so that it doesn't freeze. But if you were able to see this page while it was opening, you would see them getting added every like one each frame, which does like help it out a lot. There's a little spike still, but it's better. That's about the only place that I would say object pulling is kind of very required. What the fuck are you? I don't know, whatever. I'm sure that's projectile stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's because of it's because I set the time scale to 0 and something collided and went off.
I found another thing they changed that's weird. When you go drag stuff around now, instead of having the little line underneath of where it's going, it now will either not show anything or have like a little arrow. That it's
I
like
thought that they
adding it as a
made it-
child, or maybe that's a
you issue.
maybe that's a me issue. Okay, but that's
Yeah,
definitely
because if you
different
see
than
on
it
mine,
was.
there's definitely a line.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
because I remember them
probably-
mentioning it.
I see.
They
It's
mentioned
probably
it in the
something
blog
with my
post.
theme. I'll make sure to update it.
Yeah.
They might have an updated version because I'm using the passive star theme. I thought they made that built in now though too. That's the
I'm using the
default?
passive star theme. That's the default theme.
Well,
We're all using
the-
passive stars theme.
But I was using it before. No, I don't know if that would make a difference. But I was using it
Yeah, so this
before
thing
they
they were showing
added
up here.
it. Yeah, I don't. So maybe mine's broken. Let me go to my editor settings. Let me see. Theme.
Let's see. Makes sense. You personally would probably object pull, even if it's unnecessary in your projects. More so, you probably do that because you don't know how smart the compiler engine is. It's I think you may get a little bit of a performance boost, but
Yeah,
for things like
music's very
projectiles, if you get to the point where you want where object pulling is impactful, there's a couple of other optimizations that you can do, like foregoing the scene tree, which is actually what we're gonna end up doing at some point, is this whole like add cards to tree thing. It will probably be completely circumvented by just like manually creating the display objects on the rendering server and pushing those there, which is something that I'll do at some point, probably. Potentially. We'll find out. You hate this song so much? What is it? What song is it?
Oh, it's the annoying
song's
meow
playing
song.
right now?
It is a little annoying. It's slightly annoying.
What song?
It's the one with the cat meowing in the background.
Cat meowing in the background. What's the name of it?
It's called Kittens! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Ew.
Here, I can remove it if you don't like it, Moss.
Yeah, no, there's a song by Napcast that I remove from every playlist specifically because it has like a bunch of like it has kittens meowing, but it's like it pisses me off. I'm like, I can't
This
listen to
guy
this.
hates kittens meowing.
Well, I'm also like, I don't want to
It's
listen
like
to
the
it because
exact
like,
same
what
thing,
if
probably.
Callie hears it and then Callie's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, there's a cat somewhere in the apartment and starts freaking
Yeah.
out. I'm like, I don't want to freak out.
No, it's
my
like
cat.
literally like the exact same thing.
Yeah. All right. Also health bars. Take a look see.
I want to take a look. See, hold up. Oh yeah, it looks fire.
Oh. Why are you down there? Oh. What the fuck? Those guys
do
are
they, like,
weird.
rotate weird? Yeah, it's probably like a pivot point issue. Cause you suck.
That's
I mean,
true.
you're the goat. But as I was saying, I am still currently using the custom passive star theme. I'm not using the built-in. I'm using the one that I imported into the project like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
I
in
can
your
change that and see if that fixes
That's
it.
correct. They do mention at times that the compiler is smarter. Some languages will turn recursion into a for loop. This is true. Recursion is actually something that you have to have a compiler for because recursion is not something that is supported by default because assembly does not have functions. So everything has to be a loop.
What?
Yeah, so whenever a language is being bootstrapped by like a compiler being made for it, that doesn't. What the fuck is this?
Hmm?
Why the fuck did it? I set the global rotation to 0, which is apparently not correct.
Why is this guy not scaled? Oh, so your scale is 0.3. Very cool. Okay, beautiful. That might be a little too small. We'll see. I'm still on Billitic Vision. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a horrible
You're
streamer.
welcome, guys.
Where is bro? Way up
What, bro?
there. Your little guy.
Whoa. He's like hella offset from where he's supposed to be.
Is he? It's weird.
Does he rotate weirdly?
He probably rotates weirdly.
Point?
Which he shouldn't, but he probably does. What am I testing? Oh yes, the little hand thing. I have to be in a level for that to show up. Don't I?
Don't I?
Don't I? No.
And that actually makes me question.
It's actually a little too low, but actually I kind of like that, size-wise.
What's the best way to put fire on something?
To put fire on something, like fire effect? Noodles. Spicy noodles.
What's our least damaging? Oh, actually, never mind. I can just hit. I said, what's the best way to put fire? I forgot that we have poison as well.
True, we do. We also have wet.
Okay, so
you can use that.
that works perfectly fine, which is weird. Why?
Here, Biddy. Oh, my music display is covering it up. What do you think of the little hand thing or a little deck thing in the bottom? I think it's like honestly perfect size.
Yeah, I think it looks fine. Yeah.
And then there's a little dot that'll have like the number of how many cards you have.
Yeah.
Which I might make a little.
Always a good idea to follow best practices, anyways. You never know when the compiler happens to be dumber. I'm gonna kind of disagree a little bit on that one. I think that because there's whenever you say best practices, I think that's like very, very open for what a best practice is, because it could either be like best practice for oh my god, what is the fucking word I'm trying to say? For performance, or best practice for like readability. I think that with how smart a lot of systems are, I think going for best practice for readability is like almost always better than best practice for performance until you're proven wrong. And until the engine tells you that your performance is too shit and you need to start worrying about performance, I think optimizing for readability is definitely the one that I prefer. So if we ever do pulling, I will make it as abstracted as I possibly fucking can.
Why does this guy have a little number on him?
Debug thing that I forgot to get rid of.
It's okay. Many cases.
Yeah, the goblin will also have a number on him. But
goblin.
Yeah, if we ever do object pulling, I will definitely put it through like a couple layers of abstraction so JW doesn't have to ever worry about it, because dear God, if I ever have to have JW interact with something, I want to make it as seamless as possible.
Yeah, so also, that way when I go to make a game by myself, I get cooked. I don't know how anything works.
I'm gonna put JW on screen. I'm gonna be gone for just a couple minutes, so good luck.
What? What do I do, guys? That's way too small, right? Yeah, definitely.
Alright, I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I'm having fun messing with fonts.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Okay, that font looks terrible.
Uh-huh.
I hate this. I like this font so much. I hate the little dot in the middle of the 0.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Just make it say 5-0.
Yeah, but I can't even do
Actually,
that.
I'm curious. Do 5-0 and see if it shows as
better.
if it has a dot.
It's like wider though.
It is wider, yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Honestly, even if it had like a slash through the middle, I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah. Maybe we find a different font. Also, this is like weirdly off center. Yeah, circles like the
Also, yeah,
wrong
object
size.
pulling is definitely not like complicated. It definitely it's another step, and I want to avoid as many steps as possible because every step is another place that JW can mess it up.
Hey,
And I want to avoid that. What?
what did I do?
Huh? Yeah.
I feel so evil. I'm using gradient textures to like draw things instead of like drawing them in A-Sprite.
Oh, did you see the new gradient texture feature that we got this update?
Oh dear. No.
Wait, you didn't?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh,
Can I like
we have a new
access
gradient.
it right here? We have a new
We
gradient?
have a new gradient. We have a new gradient. Massive news for people who like gradient textures. We have a new gradient. We have conic gradients now.
Oh, you think I vaguely remember that?
Look at that, dude. We have conic
Huge
gradients.
news for the unemployed.
Dude, look at that. It's so good for like... Dude, imagine making a sonar system or something. It's immediately what I think of is like... As you sweep through the white spots or... You know?
Yeah. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I fucking love gradient textures. I don't know if you guys know that. So what the fuck is going on here, dude? Oh, there he goes. He's gone forever. Like, that looks fine. That doesn't. Huh? Who do you think you are? Oh, let me shoot him with a poison gun so he can have some poison on him, because the poison looks fine. Poison looks fine as fuck. Oh, I know what it is, I think. Effect visual. It's... Oh, yeah, this font's fucked up. Lol. Yeah, it's because this has a pivot point. There we go. It would be so different from how you'd work on projects because you will assume and hope the other people can figure out or know the things you're doing. Yeah, I've kind of learned to stop doing that. Especially in like my actual job. Because if you can make it like a seamless experience for someone to use, it typically just ends up being a little bit... It makes it like usually a better interface just in general, and also just a bit better of a design pattern typically, if you can make it easy to interact with. Ideally, yeah. I mean, if someone ever wants to interact with the underlying systems, then yeah, for sure, like, you know, here's hoping you can figure out what the fuck is going on down there. But like, you know, just interacting with something on like a base level, usually it's just like yeah, let's guide them a little bit. I'm not gonna force JW to understand what object pulling is to spawn in projectiles.
Yeah.
I'm sure it took him a gajillion years to figure out how to do object instantiation Godot in the first place. So
yeah, this is true.
like, what the fuck is this guy doing? It looks mostly fine, and then he hits the thing, and it starts like rolling around him in a really weird way, and that makes no sense. I don't understand it.
This should be center. Horizontal alignment, that's what I want. There we go, that looks better.
I guess I could make this attach at the anchor, the anchor. Healthfire. Then I can just say healthfire dot target is not something that you know about.
Okay.
Abstraction is good anyways, though. Just to be able to use it elsewhere. Yeah. Yeah, abstraction, I mean, you can definitely over abstract, but I think like especially in a project where you're working with someone of like a different discipline.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Like I think it matters a lot less for like if you have like a really big team. But like I do most of the programming and JW does some programming. And so there's like the overlap enough that I want to abstract certain things so that it's easier for him to use without him having to understand all of like the systems and shit that go on underneath.
Yeah. Okay, that looks decent. The little thing in the corner, I had like the number and stuff. I can adjust it some more later. But
I would definitely make it go further to the left, though.
Further left, yeah.
Like, maybe a little yeah, because it's off. It's unaligned with the health bar.
Yeah.
Like visually.
Yeah, I didn't really
also just
adjust
like
the
completely.
position.
Not even like
yeah.
just visually. It's just completely.
The main other thing is this is another thing that would be nice to have potentially is a like a rich text label that scales the font size with like it always fits in the container. So like say for some reason your draw pile ended up being like 5,000, it just shrinks it really small to fit into the circle.
Oh yeah.
So that way it doesn't go like spill way over and look really bad. But I think that'll be useful in a lot of different places where like you want to have clean UI. Just in case, like that wouldn't happen most of the time, but just in case there are really large numbers, it stays nice.
Yeah, you should also. I don't know if you should, but if you like the outlines, you might want to make that a smart label and enable the outline thing.
I don't know if I want the outline on here, but let me do that. For how do I make it a smart label? I just do change type.
Yep.
I didn't even realize smart labels were the ones with an outline. So cool.
Yeah.
No, it's a nice outline.
Shit. Yeah, it's because of fix MSDF is turned on. Turn off fix MSDF.
There we go. Why is it like offset now?
Because the minimum size is 64.
Oh,
and the actual size of it was not 64.
So what should the...
Oh, nice.
Why did that turn back on? This is very cool.
Huh? Wait, what? Does the font... What font are you using?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe don't use this
text label.
You're using text label?
Yeah. What should it be instead?
Text label.
Should be fine. It's just like the
Hold
default.
On. Isn't text label the one that... Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah,
I did
that's
something.
doing weird
Yeah,
stuff.
I did something. Don't worry about it. You can stop using the smart label now.
Okay.
Because I need to figure out what's going on with that.
Okay.
Because that's not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I assume so.
Because I have it set so that whenever stat page, minor page stats, what are you using? Your title label, text label is not. I see. Huh?
Strangely off center still, but it's fine.
Yeah, I was doing a thing where I was asking it, or like I'm grabbing the theme font, and if the font has MSDF enabled, I was having it turn on the fix MSDF, but
I see. Okay, so it's just doing
apparently that font doesn't have MSDF, and I don't know why I'm getting upset then. Oh, I'm stupid. Is it this one? I don't know why I was checking the pixel count whenever I could have just checked the field that is MSDF enabled.
That's
hey,
a
check it out.
Silly.
Well, that fixes it. You like sandboxing or abstracting things since it makes bug fixing slightly easier. Yeah, I mean, I think in an ideal world, most or all systems should be sandboxed, and like with predefined, like you can interact with this system here, you can interact with it here, so that like the underlying implementation can be changed without affecting your entire code base. So I think that's kind of the ideal, and if it doesn't fit that, that kind of sucks and hurts a little bit to have to redesign your entire code because of, you know, one dick-headed design. All right, let me debug this. I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Yeah, follow mouse works now.
I don't know what's so funny about you just out of nowhere going, yeah, follow mouse works, as if like...
Well, it works on my end. I pulled the changes and it works.
Yeah,
end, you know?
I hope it works on your end. You haven't made any change to the code that I updated since I committed it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it worked on my end.
No, yeah, the bubble thing is fun though. With the oh really shit, that goes fucking crazy. Goober spawn.
Wait, what does this do with like the shotgun? Did they just like all go to the mouse? It's gonna be really cool.
You have to add the sticker to it, dumb fuck.
Okay, 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 I'm sorry.
Dude, shotgun buff. Shotgun nerf.
Shotgun buff, shotgun nerf.
One thing though, the best skill to have owned without a doubt is being able to bug fix. Yeah, just being able to think, I think, is a weak point for a lot of people.
Yeah, it is for a lot of people. A lot of people.
I've never really, I haven't met a whole lot of people without the ability to think.
Sometimes I think.
Mm.
Like when I'm playing that game with like the funny parasites.
He's trying not to say the name of the game that I don't remember because he says it too much.
It's not my fault that it's like literally the best game I've ever played, and it's not even out yet.
Yeah. But the for sure,
it's wonderful.
Just the ability to debug things is like a huge deal.
I still
able to,
don't get like
your code
coding and stuff. It's like what?
What do you mean?
I mean, I can do it. It's just like it's weird.
Yeah.
It's such a, like, it's literally magic.
Like The Gathering? Or...
Like The Gathering? Like, wait. Oh, turn my music
like,
display back on because the song goes crazy.
Why did it go off to the side? How does it go off to the side?
Oh, why is it 8:30 already? I didn't even hear. I'll make my where is that sticker anyways? Follow. Is it not in here? Why is it not in here?
Oh wait, I think I can do something on
Follow mouse.
Oh no, wait. Oh wait, no. Hold on. This is the thing I want to do. So I can, because I'm on Linux, I can say
Let's follow
keep
mouse
above others,
property.
right? And then I could tell you to not keep above others. So
I just did the
right?
thing, Biddy, where I clicked on the thing to show the script and the list of scripts. I like it so
Let's
much.
fucking go, dude.
It's fire.
No, I actually love that so much. I'm so happy they added that.
Like,
I don't remember who it was
honestly,
in my server, but they were like, "Why would you use that?" And I was like, "Dude, you have no fucking clue."
No,
I
the number
literally
of
use
times
that. I
I've
will
like
use it
gone
all
up
the time.
here, I've tried clicking on this
Yeah.
like a billion times to
yeah.
be like, I just want to go find the script like in the files
Mhm.
or something.
Yeah, I'm like, I will literally use this so much. You have no fucking clue what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Like, I don't. They
Um,
have added so many things that it's like I didn't even like I needed it, but I just like I didn't.
You didn't know
I
you
needed
needed
it.
I don't. What? Wait. Oh, because the. Huh? Oh. I see. Kind of. So when this guy rolls around, he himself rotates. That makes sense.
Okay.
Kind of. Hold on. How do I... Ooh, spin, bitch. Spin.
What's the best way to get... I'm trying to think how to get all the enemy positions without like doing evil stuff. I could obviously just use the enemy group. The main thing I'm thinking right now is like, what about the boss? Like, you'd probably want it to have it go to like the nearest hitbox would make more sense. So I could like loop through the enemies and then the enemies hitboxes, but then that could be a lot of looping that we wouldn't want.
Yeah.
I could have
Give
it
me a
like
sec to think
have an
real quick.
area that detects nearby
No.
hitboxes.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me think for a moment.
Okay. Because that's really that's the only thing I need. And literally all I have to do is just get the positions and put them in here instead of the mouse.
Yeah. I might have an answer for you actually, but I don't think it's gonna be an answer that you're gonna like. Because I think I might have to write a little bit of code.
I mean, if you're ready to code, I don't care.
What is this? Sorry, this is...
What is
Oh, this
a
doesn't get...
rival?
What is a follow mouse property? Because I
Let me
think
see
what
how
it
the
would
sticker
want
works
to be
on this.
is
Oh, the property just goes in here? How does this work?
What do you mean?
I'm confused.
Yep, that's very clear. What's up?
It's a movement property. Okay.
So
So just
actually,
adds
this
it
might
when you
not
equip
use...
it and then removes it when you unequip it? It like adds the... Does that add the property? Okay, never mind. I see what it's doing. No, that
It's the
makes
same
sense.
kind of
Yeah.
property as like a number property, except
It's just like, I'm just... Here you go.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
this-
wasn't
it's
thinking of it
the
like
movement
that.
property class. And so instead of base projectile, I'm actually looking through for all of the properties. If it is a movement property, we add it to the array.
Okay, that was actually so cool. So if I had like if I put this in an item, I could have it apply to everything.
It would need a little bit of work, but yes.
You're like
just a little bit of work. Just a little bit of work, because you can see that this does this comes off of the card instance. Whereas it doesn't pull it from the user. However, with some of the methods that have been added since this was first made, it would be actually like quite easy. Like I think I could do like
you might be the coolest person to ever exist.
Thank you, Glenn. Yeah, this could, I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be super hard to do. But yeah. So what I was thinking for the thing, what am I trying to
wait, so that means if we could put stickers on Dante, you could put the follow mouse sticker on Dante, then all your projectiles would follow your mouse.
I don't know why you wouldn't just use like a relic for that, but sure.
I'm just saying, like, you could if we wanted to like have the ability to put stickers on Dante.
Yeah, why would you want that? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. But anyways, so the thing that I was thinking about was giving the follow mouse property, whenever it gets created, giving it a collision shape, rather than attaching it to the projectile itself. So it would be something like this.
Okay, let's see what you're doing, so that way I can like actually know what you're doing, so I can like learn things rather than being stupid.
Oh, I'm gonna lose you very soon, but it's okay.
Okay. Are you gonna do like evil stuff with the physics server?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I at least have an idea of what you're doing. You're gonna make a shape, and then you're going to be like, "Hey, physics server, check for stuff in this shape at this position."
Pretty much, yeah.
Then, okay.
Yeah, you would create this at the creation of this, and then
so that way you don't have to make a new one every time. It would just like exist.
Yeah, because instead of doing it every frame, it would just create it whenever it's first made. Although I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to think about it, of how to do like a deref, or like a destructor.
Yeah.
Because this is a constructor. I would need a way to clear this whenever it's done, because this is an actual node. But like you could do space state is projectile that get world 2d dot direct space state, then you can do space state dot intersect shape.
This is evil already, but hey, it's cool.
Which just takes in a well, hold on, we're not done yet. So I have to create a query, which is a physics shape or space physics shape query parameters 2D.
Sometimes the hardest part about coding is just figuring out what the thing you're trying to do is called.
Yeah, pretty much. Which the collision mask would be, what's the enemies are layer 3, right?
Let me double check. I believe so.
That would be 0B0100.
I got it. Let me look. Actually, no. You want it to be the wait.
OB100, right?
Give me just a second. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure you're right, but yes, 3. Sorry.
Yeah. So, which this is. Don't worry about that too much, but and then this would do shape RID is equal to circle dot get RID, or sorry, detection area dot get RID. And then the fun part is actually telling it where to do this at, which would be query dot transform. Now transform is the scary one. In this case though, it would actually be really easy, because you would just do transform. You would actually probably be able to do projectile dot global transform. Actually, that works really well. And then this would do an intersection to check this, and I could actually do like results is this, and then console dot results. I think this would work. This will cause a memory leak currently, because the circle shape is an orphan node and is not in the tree. It might not actually have an RID at this point, but I think it does. We'll find out. Doing magic number collision mask setting would kill you. Yeah, I mean, I'm only doing it for the current thing here. So if I were to add, like, I believe dummies would show up here. Where's follow mouse? I got rid of this. Okay, crashed. Because collision shape 2D doesn't have RID. What? Oh, is it the actual shape that has the RID? No? Wait, what am I doing with what? Shape 2D. I thought this had an RID on it. I think we do this in base projectile. Nope. Oh, I guess I just used this. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this the proper way, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So this actually can see all of the... let me move this over here. So it'll see all of the shapes, which actually it's actually seeing that one, which is very funny. The ball, without actually being a node in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe this is better than just like this could also be reused here, so I could create the query here. So all of these could be reused between queries, and then just the transform and the space state have to be grabbed each time.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of gross stuff, but actually this doesn't need to have a collision shape. This can just have a circle.
Because yeah, it's not too crazy. I like the idea of what it's doing. I just mostly like the query and stuff like that. I don't exactly know what all that means, but I mean, I know that you're making a shape, you're doing physics with it, and then seeing if there's stuff in the area.
I mean, I can explain any of it that you want as well. Like I could.
That's fine.
I mean, it's so the direct space state is the current physics, like what the physics server currently sees this frame.
Yeah, that
like,
makes sense.
It doesn't know about sprites. It doesn't know about like particles or shit. It's like just the physics bodies or the areas in the world. That is, what do we see this frame? Transform is the position, rotation, skew, and scale of an object. So whenever you go to a node 2D, anything here, these four properties are the transform. And so we're just saying that this query uses this shape we've defined, and it is being transformed via, whatever this transform is. So we're just saying, get the position, rotation, scale, and skew of the projectile, and apply that to the shape, and do a query with that. So if the projectile was scaled by like 8 times, then this query would also scale the shape by 8 times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The reason we have to do that is because if I just did this, it would perform that query at 0, 0 because it's not using any transform.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Transform
and so this is just like
reference. Sure.
Yeah. So instead of going through the hassle of, or not the hassle, but creating an area 2D, attaching it to something, giving a collision shape 2D node, putting a shape on that, connecting the signal. That is like some upfront cost, which is not a whole lot of upfront cost because it's just the first frame. But anytime a collision occurs, the signal being called does have overhead cost to it. Whereas it's kind of like a trade-off of like, this is way faster than using signals, but it also gets run every, like it's a little bit more code, but it's more direct, and it allows us to do it multiple times a frame as well, which is what we're doing in base projectile. is where is it?
Oh, is that for like the
this one? Yeah. So
when
what we're
it's
doing,
going from the barrel?
Yep. So we spawn it at the start of where the player is, and we use this. You can see we're making a query here, and we are actually updating the transform every frame. We will step through it multiple times, and it will move forward, set the transform, run a collision check, move it forward, run a collision check, so on and so forth.
That's how you're doing it. Okay.
Yeah. And so we will. Yeah. Okay. So it's effectively just like running multiple steps before the bullet actually gets spawned.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we would be doing the exact same thing here inside of this, which actually this would work, because it's.
You want to send me that so that way I can pretend that it worked. I wrote it. Actually, maybe make it work first.
Well, it does work. It's because I changed parameters and I didn't restart the game.
Also, you changed it on the follow mouse property. I made a separate one.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, that's okay. I'll just send you the init function, and then I'll send you the init function in this. But yeah, you should be able to see that if I go AK-47 and then do this, I got rid of the print. But if I do console.print results.size, you can see that it's 1, 0, and that's because it's moving out of the range of this. One issue with this is we don't get like the debug drawing. So if I turn on collision debugs, you're not going to see the big area around this that actually follows it.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
You know, maybe a problem, maybe not. But that's because it's not like a collision thing. It's just like where is it seeing it?
Yeah. Can you set the or, I mean, I guess I can do the rest. You're getting the. You're not actually like setting the point to like aim at and stuff.
Nope.
That's fine. I can do that.
No, that's just any. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you all of this.
I mean, you could just send me like the full script, and then I can work from that.
There's the parameters or the member like variables and the init, and then here is inside of the physics process.
No, I guess that's
all. There is the space state and query.
Okay.
Good luck.
Can we lock it?
JD, we have the best teacher for learning Godot code. I don't know about that, but maybe. Also, yeah, one really cool thing that I wanted to show you guys is I realized I can do this on Linux. It's way easier to do this on Linux than it is on Windows, I'm pretty sure. If I'm fucking with things over here and I want to see how they interact with the game, usually I'll put this on my other monitor. That really sucks for stream, but what I can do is I can right click on this and keep this above others. So now I can click on Godot and change things over here, and it'll keep the window up so that it can be shown on stream too, which is kind of fire. And I kind of forgot that I can do that.
Okay, so results returns is a array. It's a dictionary.
It's an array of dictionaries.
It's an array of dictionaries. Okay, cool. I'll figure out what to do with that in a second.
Yep, it'll tell you all the parameters that get returned.
Yeah, okay.
That's the thing. You can do that. Yeah, you can do that. And if you have KDE, you can.
Wait, what did you do? I want to see.
So you didn't hear anything that I said, like.
No, I didn't hear a single thing you just said.
That's okay. So imagine that I want to change something in game, and I have like my nodes and shit that I'm going through. I can right-click on my window, more actions, and keep this above others, and it will make it so that whenever I click on Godot, it keeps the game in front of everything.
I think there's a way. Is there a way to do that on Windows?
I don't think so.
I could have sworn I did that before.
It's built in for a few programs. I mean, you can just try it right now. You can just right-click on your window and...
Yeah, I thought there's like some... Yeah, there's obviously nothing there. But I'm trying to think. I thought I had something that let me do that.
You'll have to tell me
program,
if any of these options up here are keep above window, because this is what I'm seeing.
All right.
Yeah,
No,
Windows is
yes, yeah,
as an option.
Windows does suck, but like I was
This is
just
true.
I thought I feel like I remember doing that before, but it might just be specific programs. I know I've done that. I know PureRef has that built in.
Oh shit, this is so cool.
Stop doing cool
fuck,
stuff.
wait.
I'm trying to work. What are you doing?
No, hold on. All right, so here's what my OBS looks like right now, right? So here's my OBS. Okay, but you notice something about... no, you can't see it either, can you? You can't.
What?
Oh my god, yo, JW, check this out, this out. Surprise, bitch. There's actually been Godot here the entire time.
What?
Whenever I go to right-click, I can hide it from screencast. So when I click this, I can see it. I'm playing Dante's 9 right now.
Wait, that's actually...
I'm playing Dante's 9 right now.
Hold up.
But you can't see it because I said you can't.
That's actually like so cool. Like if you wanted to have like like if you wanted to have like a little mini chat or something like in the corner of your window or something like that.
Wait, no, I totally could. I could move this over here.
Yeah. And then just hide
so I can see my chat.
Yeah.
Boom. You can't.
Okay, I need to switch the links. I need this. I need this right now.
No, Katie is so fucking cool.
I mean, I don't need that because like
yeah.
as you can see by my screen, all my chats are over here.
Yeah, I mean, as I can see by my screen. Oh, hold up. Let me here's a screenshot of my entire monitor setup. So this is what I look at whenever I stream. Here's my Discord where JW stream is. You can see it's very high quality. Here's my monitor, and then here's where my OBS is, where I have my chats.
You guys, you want to see what my actual window looks like here?
You can also... Oh my god. Wait, this is so cool. You can also configure window settings. So you can find windows by their names, and then you can add properties. So I can say that for Dante's 9 playtest debug or whatever, like I want this to always set its position at something. I can do this.
This is what my window looks like, guys.
My desktop environment.
Kind of evil.
What is
this? Is what it looks like.
What are you, huh?
I'm showing the full ultra wide view. You can see all the chats on the side.
Holy shit! Quebble Game Dev?
Oh, is that Quebble Game Dev?
How's it going, Kubel? Kubel? Kubel?
Quebble.
Kubel.
I don't care how it's pronounced.
Quebble
it's
Cop?
Quebble.
That's crazy. Dude, he said he doesn't care about you. That's fucked up.
I mean, yeah, it's true. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Windows wants you to download Power Tools just to... Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I have Power Tools or whatever it's called. Because I use that for...
contrast test again. I like the way this looks a lot.
Things.
Evil Dante.
Okay, let me do my job.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna show off something cool as well. I can turn off the title bar. So like, it's just like a borderless window now. But like, anywhere.
That's so cool.
I know. Linux is actually like sick as fuck. Did we upgrade to 4.7 yet? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's done. 4.7 upgrade was done as soon as we downloaded 4.7 and opened the project.
Pretty much.
Let's see. I'll move the screen. Sorry, I'm gonna look at these settings for a second.
There's also the access to the... This has access to the projectile, which I can get the global position from, right? Yeah, okay, we're good.
Yeah, it has access to the direct node.
Okay. So I will check...
What was I doing before you did this? Oh yeah, I was fixing this. I was fixing the health bar.
I can set a vector to... What's the... Can I set a vector 2 to like null? So that way, like, it doesn't count as 0. Is there a way to make it not 0? Because, like, I want to check the distance, but, like, if it's 0, anything...
So, sorry, what are you trying to do?
Basically, I want to... Let me think. I want to have the distance... I should have a separate variable that's, like, the closest distance, yes? No.
Yes.
Yes.
I would say so.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm currently audio booking your stream right now.
Is it null? Can I set that to null? Or closest? Oh, I said that to
infinite. Check out this code. You guys, check out this code.
Wait,
look at GW screen share. This code is so cool.
Why does it do that? Anyways,
I
so
don't know.
I would say that's at infinite if I want to like compare,
Correct,
try to
yeah.
find the closest. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, if you want the closest, you'll set it to infinite, because
Okay.
everything is smaller than infinite.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now I do if her. We'll save the position out separately to make you happy of the result.
Let's go.
Result dot what it does result return.
Result is a dictionary.
Yeah. It's a array of
I still don't know why that's not a
dictionaries.
class in Godot, but whatever.
How do I check what's in the dictionary? Like what is...
It'll tell you there.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Those fields.
The intersection
those fields in red.
An array containing dictionaries of the following field. RID collider.
So those 4 things.
So I'd probably want to get the shape.
Nope.
No, oh wait, shape index, sorry. Collider. Probably what I want. And then get the position of the collider. Okay. I was thinking shape as in like the shape node. So result is it get? Yeah, I pass in a key and that would be collider. I don't like this.
You don't like what? Sorry?
I just don't like doing this with like the dictionary, but
Yeah,
it makes sense what it does.
not.
It's just like it feels gross to like pass in a string to like pull the thing out of it. It makes sense, like it's fine.
I can't see the code that you're writing. How are you getting it from the dictionary?
I am saying var position is equal to result.get collider string. Is there a better way to do that?
You can do dot collider if you want. It won't have IntelliSense.
I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just
think
gonna use the get.
I think dictionaries in Godot have dot
I really
operator.
don't like that.
Yeah.
Cause like what the...
Oh shit, dude, everything came clear.
Everything came clear?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Position.
I would also recommend typing it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I noticed that because I wanted to get and I can use distance squared too because it's faster, and that's fine. Because I don't need to know the distance, I just need to know if one distance is less than another.
Yeah.
Look at me go, I'm like optimizing. That's actually the first time I've like had a reason to use distance squared too, because like I've known it's a thing for like forever, and I'm like, why would I ever use that? But
yeah,
I'm using it. Oh, what were we saying? Sorry.
It's also it's crazy like seeing your code quality change in real time.
No, I suck at coding. I'm terrible at coding.
No, I suck at coding. I'm so bad at coding. This motherfucker wants to be terrible at everything forever.
Actually, I should also save out the distance separately because we're using it multiple times. I feel so gross. I'm doing all the things that Bitlytics says I should do.
Yes, sir. It's actually
Also,
really funny that you mentioned that.
Closest distance. There we go. Closest distance is equal to.
Yeah. It's funny you say that though, because that is like one of the feedback points that like you hear the most is for a lot of junior devs, it's like making sure that you don't have to hear the same thing over and over, like learning and actually like getting the feedback and using it. Why are these fucked up? What are we doing, guys? What the why are they doing that?
I think this is all I need, right? So for I went out of focus. So for results, in the results, I grab the position of the collider and then the distance from the position to the projectile. If the distance is less, it sets the closest position to the position of the collider and the closest distance to the collider, and then keeps doing that. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that. I can just test it out and see if it works. It should work.
That should be it.
And then I can pass in angle point closest. And I'm trying to think, is there a way I can set the vector 2 to not or to be like null by default, or like not 0, so that way if there is no closest point, it will not try to auto aim to it, like it'll just go straight? And just like ignore all this.
You could do if not closest return, like after your loop. Because everything after your loop is what actually affects the velocity of the projectile. So after all of your looping is done, you can say, if we don't have a vector 2 at this point, just fucking return.
You're like so smart.
Thanks, Twin. There is a slight edge case there, which is fun, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
The slight edge case being if there's an enemy exactly at 0, 0, it would return and it wouldn't home towards it, but like that's okay.
Oh wait, this needs to be a call it homing property.
There's a KDE Plasma update too. Oh yeah, KDE Plasma is getting rid of X11 at some point, right? And also I think Steam has just mentioned that they're getting rid of X11 support and they're swapping completely to Wayland. It's just kind of sick.
I'm also just switching it to homing property instead of follow mouse property on the follow mouse sticker, because I'll just make a whole new sticker at some point. But I can do that to test.
Yeah, it's probably
I may end stream somewhat soon because I am hungry, because I didn't eat very much later. I had like a granola bar.
Yeah,
but hopefully this works really cool. Yeah, I'm literally bitlytic maxing.
I love eating granola bars.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Why? 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 Why, SpongeBob? Why?
SpongeBob.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot you don't know about SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Yeah. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob and Bob.
Emoji. Why is this not?
Uh-oh. Ah. I'm dumb. Let's see if that works.
It won't update till next frame. Yeah. Evil shit and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That looked really weird.
Hmm?
Something about that I didn't like.
Are you doing things?
Attempting.
No, I see you are. Okay.
I think I have this fucked up and wrong. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Now the health bars almost work. No, they're so almost correct. I love these guys so much. Seeing them slam into the ground in a frame-by-frame setting is so fucking funny.
This is really funny.
Oh, is it just homing in on the cat ball?
The homing, like,
yeah.
I think both the radius and the power should maybe be a little higher. Because right now, like, the radius is small enough that if it's outside the radius, it doesn't home, and then by the time it gets in the radius, it barely has time to home to the target.
Yeah.
The radius will not change until like the sticker is reloaded, yeah. Or like trying to think.
Correct. You could, however, at the start of the process function, just say
does
like,
refresh cards refresh the stickers?
I don't know. I don't remember what that does. I'll be real with you.
I don't think it did, but
You can just set the radius like in the process function, then remove it after you're done.
influence is... How do I change this? How do I change the power of this? I'm confused what all this is doing.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I'll be real with you.
I see a 0.95 here. I feel like that's probably the number that changes things. So change that to like 0.9. I feel like that would make a difference. Also, I'm noticing that Dante's 9 now has the Godot logo instead of the Dante 9 logo, which is weird.
Oh, like, weird. That's actually hella interesting because on Linux it doesn't.
Oh, very cool. I love Windows.
I don't know, because usually it's flip-flop where like sometimes icons just don't work on Linux, but they do on Windows. Like my Firefox private browser tab thing doesn't have like a separate process on Linux.
Sorry, I do think the 0.9 was the thing that... Yeah. Because now they like snap to it.
Yeah, I don't know what that value represents, I'll be real with you. Because that was never like a fleshed out sticker. It was just like a, oh, I want to show you this cool thing.
No, it's fine.
What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Spawn, goober.
Okay, I'll see how this works in like an actual level.
Yeah, you can set custom icons for applications in KDE. Oh shit, little DC, actually, one thing, if you don't already know about it, because you were mentioning that you're on KDE, you should get, or at least consider getting... I'll find it. Let me go through my fucking list of things really quickly. Gear lever. Gear lever. That's what it's called.
Okay, yeah, the homing projectiles are pretty sick.
Gear lever Linux. It is this program. Just in case the words that I'm saying don't sound right, because I don't know what's wrong with gear lever, but it doesn't feel like words to me. But what it does is, if you have an app image file and you run it, it will move it to a folder, like a gear lever folder, and it will replace it with a shortcut that points to that app image instead. Because one thing that I've noticed with a lot of my app images is I'll have to like specifically say like run this instead of like open up whatever. But it will move it to somewhere else so that I can pin them. Like you can see my A sprite, I'm fairly certain if I were to go show target.
Oh, that's cool. It even counts the
so it puts it in here
as enemies because they're just colliders. So like it'll home to them.
Yeah. But it'll put it in here, and it will actually create a desktop shortcut for you so you can actually pin it to here. Because before with my A sprite app image that I had on my desktop, I actually couldn't add it as a shortcut in here, but now I can because gear lever automatically moved it.
Biddy, this guy is still
I'm gonna
just
really
staring at me.
Huh? Oh. Weird. I don't know why actually. Let me see if I have a good app image to use. Here we go. I've got a Krita app image, so I'm gonna move Krita to my desktop really quickly. So I'm gonna run it. Well, let's see. Yeah, open with gear lever. It should. It'll pop up this thing the first time I try to run it. I'll do move to app menu and then launch, and it should, I guess it didn't put it on my desktop, but it moved it. Oh, the Magic the Gathering card, my beloved. But now I can type in Krita and it will show up in here. So actually I would have to add it to my desktop, but it moves it to the folder and gives you a shortcut, which is really, really nice. Really, really nice. It also does, yeah, it does have the ability to update, like what you saw whenever I had the one thing. But yeah, it's very nice. It's a very nice utility that I'm a big fan of. Let's see, what else? So health bars are in and they work mostly. Let me make sure that this works with the status effects. Found the word in my brain.
That's really funny. This guy's like just out of range enough that the bullets barely hit him before they disappear. Yeah, the homing's very fun. Another thing I think with stickers is I do like the stickers that kind of like add little effects that stack, but I think most stickers should like kind of feel powerful on their own. Like you shouldn't like add a sticker and feel like, oh, that like didn't do very much. Yay, I get like 5% more damage.
Yeah.
I guess obviously just like a pretty basic game design thing, but like we don't currently have that for a lot of the stickers.
Yeah.
What the heck
yeah,
did
you
I
get
just
most of your
get
things
hit
from
by?
Archery bow. I
I'm
don't know.
so confused. Did I get some fire or something?
Open up debug collisions and stuff and see if there's anything in there in the room currently.
Because I like walked into the chest and took damage and I was very confused. Debug collision, force collision visible. I don't see anything.
No, that looks like it's just like
I'm not taking damage. Yeah, there might have been like a projectile behind the chest or something for some reason.
Might have been, yeah.
It's very possible.
Yeah, no, I get that though, little DC. I mean, actually, I really like app images, to be honest. I like not having to go through like flat packs and shit, to be real with you. But
let me test this on the boss real quick.
Yeah.
And that might be it for me. It is almost 9:30 already.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here I gotta show you something. Whenever. Oh, I just did a gas tutorial.
Yeah, it seems to work.
Yeah.
Flat packs have their purposes. Me when I'm at IKEA.
What? I don't understand that one. What do you mean? Are there flat packs at IKEA?
Yeah, all their furniture is like comes in like flat boxes.
That's not... What the hell's wrong with you? I hate you.
Okay, yeah, the homing works on the AK.
Hooray. How long in the IKEA SCP?
The only thing that's a little weird is if you're like, it'll target the hitboxes that are like in the ground. So like if I'm here, technically the closest is like in the ground, which isn't optimal.
Yeah, I mean if we want to,
we could.
You could also use like raycasting.
Maybe.
Which I actually don't know how expensive that would be.
We could also have like a second query that's like it checks the point to see if it's in the ground. And if it's not, it ignores it.
What?
Or if it is in the ground, it ignores it. So basically, it would take the point and then check to see if there's ground there. I don't see why we need a raycast.
Oh, I think I see what you're trying. Yeah.
Yeah, so you take the point and you'd be like, hey, is there ground at this point? And if there is, it just ignores that. And like skips over it, acts like it doesn't exist. Because like I don't think there's really any.
So how do we check if the point's in the ground?
I don't know, your weird physics magic.
Yeah, it would be another physics query, which is not exactly. It's not that much further from just like a raycast.
Yeah, but like I think would that be like more optimized?
I don't know. I mean, you can find out if you want. It's I think I have a function
Also,
that does a raycast for you. Let me see. Actually,
I think there's something weird going on with the. Oh, definitely. When you're shooting, I wonder if it does it in the ground too. If you shoot this guy like at very close range, I'm about to die with the AK. Probably not with just the AK. Any gun, I assume. It will spawn the particles like a billion times. Because I think it.
Oh, I see.
Because I think it spawns whenever there's a collision, and there's like there's technically like 10 collisions.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor if you want to try something?
Yeah.
Go to your follow sticker thing.
Follow sticker thing.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Inside of your query where you're doing the distance after the distance check.
After the distance check.
Yeah. So
distance squared to
line 32. Add an and clause to your if check. And do util.canC. Pass in projectile. Like the and the position. And then probably false for include platforms.
Yeah.
And then see what that does.
Let's see.
See if it grinds to a halt.
I mean, it works.
It doesn't seem like it's killing the game.
Let's see if it works. Like in the. Actually, here I can test it better if I. This is gonna crash if I leave. Oh, hey, it doesn't.
No.
Here's the kill all enemies button. I'm so glad that's a button. Okay,
I hate these eggs. I hate the way they move.
No, I don't even need to spawn a worm. I can just take like a regular guy and just stuff him in the wall.
Yeah, just stick his ass in the wall. Cask of Amontillado his ass.
Here you go.
All the crystals closer.
The crystal is definitely not closer. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it looks like it's working.
Yeah, see, that's literally perfect. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not too slow. I mean, if it like probably be.
I mean, the way you could test that is you could just spawn a bunch of enemies in the wall and then shoot and see if it slows the game down whenever you have just a bunch of dickheads.
That's not an enemy that exists.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do like. Start with like just a few. I'm just like placing them manually. Why does he move? What is this? What is this? What?
What do you mean? What?
Why does he? Why does he say I'm prepping? Oh,
He's attempting to attack. He's attempting to attack.
What is this?
Unfinished as fuck is what it is.
Okay, let's spawn like a billion now. Ground enemy fire. That's the wrong one. You're going in the wall.
Oh no, he's gonna get out potentially. I don't know what the tile map collision looks like there.
It's just like I'm holding right click, so there's gonna be like a billion of them. Oh.
I like how they got out, but he didn't.
Yeah. Nah, it's literally
Sorry,
fine.
you've done manual installs too, and it's almost never got that. The only thing that killed you was installing LaTeX for LaTeX editor to work. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry you had to use LaTeX.
As you can see, there's literally a billion enemies down there.
And it's gonna lag.
I mean, it's gonna lag.
Yeah, there's a lot of particles and shit on the screen.
But I'm not noticing
you're
a
also
giant spike when I shoot.
You're not close enough to the enemies for the homing to take effect as well. You have to be within range.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
It's not just a raycasting. Yeah. But I do want to explain one. Yeah, I want to explain one small tiny thing that I did there, that I told you to do. So if you see how we're doing the check for the distance first and then the raycast.
Oh, you're so smart. Yeah.
That way,
so it does
if
this one
there's
first.
ever an enemy, yeah, it's like if it's like, oh, this enemy's further than our closest that we can see, we don't even give a fuck about it.
Yeah, I forgot it does that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is cool that it does that.
Yeah. So it hopefully shouldn't be that bad, but maybe. Who knows? I can always revisit it for later. I think that the one thing that I don't like about it, the one thing that I would probably adapt, is that function specifically, can see actually grabs the space state multiple times, which I don't think is a particularly expensive operation. But yeah, I think I'd probably want to reuse the query and reuse the space state rather than one other things. Also, look, dude, Wilson was asking about this the other day. Look at this. There's a tilde right there.
What?
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I get to explain this to you now.
Okay.
Because you're using the code. You're using code that uses it, so good luck. So if I go back to the follow mouse property and bring all of this shit back. So right here, this collision mask uses a different type of number notation where it's 0B, which stands for this is a binary number, and then these are the digits. So collision masks in Godot actually are stored as integers. So like you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then your other bytes all the way up to 32. And the way that works is if our number is something like this is the binary number, and bytes are actually stored this way. So setting layer 1 is actually setting this bit to 1, and then this bit is 2, this bit, and so on. So what I'm doing here is layer 3 is our enemy layer. So we go 1, 2, 3, and we set this to a bit of 1. And then any leading zeros aren't required. So technically the number is this, which you can do underscores in numbers, by the way, if you want.
Oh, that's
for
weird.
commas
Cool.
and shit. But yeah, so effectively this number is binary 4, sorry. Which just means the third bit is set, which means we are only looking at the physics layer of 3. Which you can also do if you want a more readable way of doing it. You can do 1 shifted 2, I think. Yeah. So this is the physics layer minus 1. So if our physics layer is 3, this becomes physics layer minus 1, which is 3 minus 1, which collapses to 2. So we're shifting it to which just shift is basically just if we have 0, 0, 0, 1, if we were to shift it once, this becomes 0, 0, 1, 0. So it just takes the bytes or the bits and shifts them over however many this number is.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to give you some bitwise operations, just a little primer for bitwise.
Bitlytic-wise.
And if you want to reverse a number, so 0B100, if you wanted to make it 0B00 or 011, you could do that by negating it with a tilde, which turns all zeros to ones and ones to zeros. And if you want to combine them, so anywhere that there's a 1 in either of these two numbers, it becomes a 1 in the output number. You can use the bitwise OR. Very cool, huh?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Yeah, we can call it here, but here, I'll shake the health bars really, really quickly. Oops. There we go.
Oh yeah, do they work now with the little guys? Are they fine?
Yeah, I hope so. I didn't include it on all enemies. The eggs from the hive, I didn't include it on.
Yeah.
Nor
the other thing we could
bonus.
possibly experiment is
Possibly.
have the health bars only show up if they've taken damage.
Okay.
Which isn't a... I don't know which one I like better. Because I do like having the health bars because it makes it easier to see the enemy. But like, then if there's an enemy that you didn't hit and they like sneak up on you and you don't see them. But that's also like an issue of we should have better contrast and we shouldn't rely on health bars to show where enemies are. Whoa, this guy's using fancy stuff.
It's not fancy. It's just like assigning the...
Yeah, but that's like for the egg if we wanted to have the health bar in there. Whoa. We could have health bars on the eggs, but then they just don't show up until you hit them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they have health bars.
Yeah.
And changing the texture is just like going in here and being like...
Okay. Very cool.
Change this texture. Change this texture.
You're pretty good. I might even just change the blue one and call it a day.
Yeah. Wait, you might just what?
I might just change the blue texture and call it a day.
Oh yeah.
You could
like change
even just like change the color of it if you wanted to. Actually don't know how well that would work. Are you using the RGB? You're like evil.
Whoa, look at that, dude.
Whoa, look at that.
Ouch, bastard. Uh-oh, they're blue.
Uh-oh.
Why are you blue?
He is blue for an amazing reason.
No, he's blue for a terrible reason.
True.
Oh yeah, let me show you this fun thing that I learned about. Watch this guy. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
It's so fun watching him crash into the wall in fucking frame by frame.
It is kind of fire.
It's so good. He just fucking explodes.
Yeah.
Jesse, we need a sprite. Mr. White, yo. I love gradient textures. I don't know how to do a Jesse Pinkman voice, unfortunately. Do you think Walter White would enjoy gradient textures? I feel like he would need convincing.
I think anybody would need convincing to enjoy gradient textures, I'm not gonna lie. Why is there that one guy that's like way up in the sky? Okay.
It's because they'll launch off to the sky.
I guess, yeah.
And they don't stop until they hit a wall.
Do they seriously just not stop till they hit a wall? I thought they like slowed down after a while.
No, they sure don't. Let's get one to go off into the air somewhere. And then I'll follow it.
Oh, he's gonna hit the wall though.
Well, yeah, I can't follow him.
Just keep going.
Yeah, they do. They sure fucking do.
Quick, turn on the debug camera.
They're great. Huh?
It's fire. It's fire.
I guess I do have a debug camera, don't I?
It looks so weird. So evil.
It's a little evil, yeah. Only slightly, though.
But he really does.
Oh no, I guess he does. He stops eventually. Holy shit. He does eventually, but a lot of the time they end up hitting a wall. They sure do. Goofy. They're like kind of the greatest thing ever in the game.
They might be.
They're so good.
To make the hive more readable.
Yeah, I was need to make this this debug camera actually work, so you could like drag it around. The banding is really a stylistic choice. It gives the programmer a way to systematically add to the art direction. Jesse, what the fuck? Yeah, pretty much. There's zero reason to use a Flatpak if you can use an app image. I agree, and I, for that reason, do not usually use Flatpaks.
Jesse needs to watch that one video by Ace Rolla about gradient texture filtering, whatever it was that he made a while ago.
dithering or whatever?
Yeah, dithering, that's what it was.
Or how to deband, like the Hollow Knight video?
The debanding, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
really
I finally watched the video. Ace Rolla mentioned the Eddie Burback video in his AI video about him talking to ChatGPT.
I think I've watched that one, yeah. That one's really fun.
That shit is insane.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you fully appreciate how insane it is because, like, thinking about it, as someone who's like a very paranoid person, the idea of ChatGPT just like feeding into someone's paranoia, especially someone with like mental illness and like inability to tell what's right and what's wrong, is like
that's like
crazy.
Really scary.
Because like I could be like, oh, you know, let's say I was like an AI dickhead, and I was like, ChatGPT, you know, I feel like my neighbors are like watching me, or like I feel like, you know, I want to avoid my windows because like maybe my neighbors like see me on like in my apartment or whatever. Then ChatGPT would be like, oh yeah, you're like totally justified. You should definitely like, you know, do some shit about it. And it's just like that would feed into my fucking paranoia like crazy.
No, I've heard lots of people
crazy.
Like not just like paranoia, but just like literally anything. It'll just tell you that you're right, and then they'll go off and do stupid stuff. A lot of it in like other game dev servers as well. There's people who are like, yeah, I learned so much from it, and it's like, no, you don't.
Yeah,
it's just telling you that you're doing it right.
About AI at some point, about like, don't use AI for learning.
Yeah.
Even outside of like the moral or like logistical or like any, you know, if you don't care about the environment, if you don't care about like it stealing from people, if you don't care about, you know, all of the other moral and, you know, ethical reasons for AI, even at the bottom line, it just fucking sucks for learning, and you should.
Yeah.
But anyways,
like, literally only the main use that's like makes sense that I don't think it's good, but like is people that are just like they know how to program and they just use it to go faster, and they don't care about any of the other bad things about it. They just care that it makes them more money, which is like, whatever, get your money, twin.
Yeah, the furthest I've ever used AI is the built-in one for IntelliJ, where it reads like what your current code is, and as you're typing a line, it's like, you probably want this, and I can like hit tab and be like, sure, dude.
Yeah, like the local stuff is cool, but it's just like,
some of that's okay. Even then, a lot of the time it's wrong. But
but like if you know what you're doing, it like there are certain uses of that, like they make sense, but like trying to explain that to somebody that it's like, if you know what you're doing, if it's like local, if it's like just trained off of your stuff, it's like,
just like,
I'm just gonna say no, I don't like AI. For anything whatsoever.
Yeah, except for the pixel art, because you use that for the pixel art.
Yeah.
This is a joke. He doesn't use AI for pixel art.
Yeah.
I feel like I actually need to say that because people do watch the VODs sometimes.
Yeah, it is a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I also want to make it clear that he doesn't use AI for the pixel art, and it's all a joke. We hate AI around here. But anyways, I think we'll call it here.
We also need to add a giant like anti-AI banner somewhere in the game, like when you start.
I'm still thinking we need to add a secret boss where you like it's like a brutal murdering of like the ChatGPT logo, the Claude logo, the Gemini logo, but like parody versions of it.
I mean, we can have that as a regular boss. It's hell.
It is hell. Oh, you're so right.
Like,
oh my god, we need to make one of our NPCs like you're like, oh, one of the events is like for like trading something out. We need to have like a whenever you select it, it goes, oh, certainly. That's not only better, it's also like a fire elemental item or some shit like that.
But that's amazing. We just have a character that just talks like AI.
Yeah. Certainly. That's not only a good idea, it sends a strong message.
Honestly, this is the one use of AI that I can think of that would be funny, is asking ChatGPT the specific things and putting that as the dialogue. I still probably wouldn't do it.
I still don't like it.
I still don't, but it would be really funny to literally ask ChatGPT for the dialogue and then put it in the game as like an evil AI and you kill it.
The circle of hell for greed is just an AI chatbot.
Honestly, that would actually be kind of sick. Cause like as I've said before, I want to have like more creative,
yeah,
levels. Some of them are just gonna be like generic, but some of them could be like
honestly,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, I need to go play Magic and like eat a snack and like stuff. Yeah, we're playing Magic. No, I'm just kidding. We're not.
I'm gonna show people my custom Magic card that I made.
I want to end stream. I want to eat. I'm hungry. I'm starving.
Okay. Yeah, me too. But so there's this commander I've been playing with, which is Moira Trash Tactician. And I also, when I play Rivals, I main a character that feels like she would fit this. So I took her model into Blender and made a fun version of the card that I use in Magic whenever we play on tabletop. Kind of fire. But anyways, we will call it here for the night. It is Thursday. Is it Thursday?
Yep, it's Thursday.
It is Thursday. Anyways, we will be back on Sunday, probably, unless JW gets sick again.
I probably won't, yeah.
Maybe not. Who knows? But we'll be back on Sunday, sorry, at 2:30 p.m. EST. But until then, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for stopping by.